Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show in which a bunch of idiots that have no clue what the heck they're doing sit down and save the world. Once again, I'm joined by the boys.
Hello.
Hi.
What the heck am I doing?
And today, we are all sitting down to return into the path to super... Wait, are we on the wrong one? Shit.
Where's my ambiance?
Shit.
Where's my ambiance?
Okay, that was very awkward, but, hello everybody, and welcome. Today we have a great episode for all of you because we are going into the Mega Dungeon of Oden. This is the first time we are ever going inside of this place in any series of ours. Man, good luck to us. Good freaking luck to us. And so, to continue where we left off, last time on the path to Supernova, the party had just made their way into the dwarven city of Oden. And upon reaching this underground city, all of them made their way to the Guild of Oden, where they met the Aces, and they got a little peek inside. Seems like a very simple guild, similar to their own, except the entire thing is underground. There is no genuine building for this guild. It just happens to be a series of rooms tunneled into the side of a mountain. And so, knowing that just down the hallway is a portal that leads straight to the Mega Dungeon, all of them decide to take it upon themselves to get some rest. And now they're going to be joining the Aces the next morning at the portal, ready to head down into the Mega Dungeon for the very first time. And so, players, all of you have walked up to the Aces. You notice that them and the other guards and everything have started to get stuff together, and some of them have some of the guards have these supply backpacks on. You even notice Bruce is even carrying a huge keg on his back, and all of them seem to be pretty much ready to go. And upon walking up, of course, Aiden, being a little impatient, looks over and goes, are y'all ready? Can we go now, or are you going to make us wait any longer?
Bite me. It takes a long time to warm up these old bones.
Who put this guy in charge, huh? Nobody likes this guy. And I point to Aiden.
Not a single person. Not even me. I like people.
Nah, this guy, he's just unlikable. I don't know what to say. And then I wink at Aiden.
I'm unlikable.
I'm gonna pat Waffles on the head. Or Timmy on the head.
Don't ever lie to me, Timmy.
No, Timmy is good people. Timmy real good people.
Okay. Well, either ways, we need to head down pretty soon. So, if all of you are done lollygagging about, let's go ahead and get going.
Lollygag these nuts.
Hey, Gregor, can you,
Aiden, of course, looks pissed.
Hey, Gregor, this is just a personal thing, but can you say a gabagool?
A gabagool.
Hey, I like this guy. Hey.
I do the finger thing as well.
Hey,
A gabagool.
Oh, Quinn turns over and goes, Aye, okay, you've had enough fun, okay, can we get going, please? We actually do have quite a bit of dungeon to go through, because we have to get down at least to the 13th floor so we could be on the safe floor.
13 floors. Okay.
How much loot is on these floors? So
On these, it is going to be a little bit. If we're lucky, we might run into maybe, a couple of monster camps and everything that we could probably get something out of. But, overall, you're not going to find a whole lot on these floors because these are the earlier floors. after the first sanctuary floor, which is on floor 13, the loot does increase quite a bit. For a starting adventurer, kind of like yourselves and everything, this probably would yield some good results then.
I do have a question about this dungeon, though.
Okay, fire away.
I've got what's called, what's the word? Necrophobia. I don't like skeletons. Are there gonna be a lot of undead things shuffling around?
Hey, I thought you were one of those.
Probably on the later floors.
I hope there's no crawling hands. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, on the later floors we might find some skeletons and so, but I don't think we're going to find them too often on the earlier floors. Typically skeletons in them, they don't appear till about, floor 15 or something like that? This dungeon is kind of weird, though, so if we see him a little sooner, just say, this is your warning.
Hey, Gregor.
What is it, Sonny?
How can you be afraid of skeletons when you are one?
Oh, no, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Let's see if you look this good when you're 400 years old.
Probably not. You're looking pretty fly.
Oh. You guys are wild.
Alright, they are right, though. We do need to be moving on.
Yeah, let's get moving.
I thought we were already walking.
Hey, I'm walking in.
You need to be moving your legs for that to happen. We're all moving on.
I mean, I'm ready to go.
Alright, so y'all start following them over toward the portal, and you notice Quinn turn around. He goes, "Oh, yeah, I forgot one little thing." And he hands each of you a ring. He goes, "This right here, think of it as a special ring to make sure you don't go, well, too far off track. You see, there's a little bit of a problem that happens. It seems that sometimes the portal sends some people to places that are not the right level. So while us, and he points to the aces, we might be sent to one level, you guys might be sent to another, and the guards might be sent to another as well, depending on, how much stronger you are from the guards, because I've kind of looked at them a little bit, and honestly, they don't look like they're capable of anything. But, if all of you were sent to a different floor and everything, this ring will keep you from at least getting split up from each other.
Okay.
So, yeah, our plan is to make sure that we all meet up on the 6th floor, because none of us should be sent past that point. So, just make sure that we meet up on the 6th floor. All the entrances are typically the same, so you should pop out right at the entrance of the 6th floor where we'll be waiting.
How will we know which floor we're on? Are they marked?
Well, first 3 floors look pretty much the same. Well, not really. The third floor,
Are there any landmarks we should be looking out for?
let's see. If I remember correctly, the 3rd floor is full of insects. 4th floor is full of goblins, and the 5th floor has got something to do with, I think I want to say gelatinous cubes?
Oh, no.
I love me some gelatinous cubes.
I'm not entirely sure.
Gelatinous what now?
I'm gonna eat them.
Well, this seems fun.
Gelatin.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I like some
don't worry
gelatin.
about it. Luckily, on each floor, there is, in fact, almost like a skip that you could say. Typically, people don't take it, but if you end up finding yourselves toward the exit, which the exits are usually marked by some type of, big wooden door or a big metal door, or, just some big door. If you make your way through it, usually there is a fork right on the other side of it. One of them leads to the next floor, and another one will have a skip to whatever floor that you need to go to. I'm not entirely sure of the layout of this dungeon, and the floor skips typically like to change around sometimes, but just know that you want to make sure that you are going down and not up, because if you go up, you're wasting a lot of time that we need. Got all that?
Waste time?
No, don't waste time. We need to see you guys as fast as possible. We're only going to be able to wait down there for about, I would say, maybe 8 hours, long enough to get everybody together, and then keep going. After that, we'll just have to assume that you're dead, because there's nothing we can really do about it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay.
Yeah. We'll come to see if we can find your bodies on the way back up, if that's the case.
Wow.
Say we take a skip and we end up below you guys. Is there any way for us to communicate?
You could scream very loud?
So no.
Not entirely. Nope. I mean, nah. Unfortunately, the floors are a little too thick to send magic through. And I don't think a messenger pigeon would last long enough to even reach another floor. So no, I don't think so.
I look to Timmy. Aren't you able to make something that would, say, allow people to communicate across a distance? I noticed that firearm appears to be a bit different than others that I've seen.
Timmy!
Timmy!
Yeah.
Take a look at magical tinkering. See the range on what the sending stones can be.
The sending stones?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, good luck to all of you, and hopefully we see you on the other side. And you notice most of the aces have already started walking through the portal, and Quinn follows right behind. And the guards, one by one, start making their way into the mega dungeon.
Into the portal we go! Woo! And I'm gonna
Let's
jump
go.
through. I'm gonna jump through the portal.
So is I can assume Ito's with our group, but is Fidget with our group, or is she staying with the aces?
So, Fidget went in with the aces, but something to keep in mind is also, you know, the level is where you get sent.
Okay.
What the rings will do is keep everybody on the same level, spawning at the basically at the same point, so that you're not all spread out throughout the entire floor by yourselves. However, it doesn't keep you all together on the same floor. Like, if you are too strong, you will be sent and skipped to a different floor, because that's just how the mega dungeon works.
All right. Well, I'll probably be alone for a little bit. Goodbye. I like backstep into the portal.
So, all of you step into the portal. You make your way in, and upon entering, all of you, you see the bright light as you walk in, and then your eyes start to adjust to your surroundings, and you notice you're in some type of cave, and there's only one torch that you could see. It's hanging up on a wall in front of you. You can easily take it out if you so wish, but you see a torch that leads down basically a long cave, and that seems to be the only way. You can either do that or you could turn back, but you kind of have the feeling that turning back will lead you back up instead of going down.
Hey, Johnny, I got a rules question.
Okay.
During that previous long rest, I needed to clarify something with clerics. I believe we're able to switch around our spell slots, correct? Like what spells we've taken? Or like switch those around?
Yeah, I believe clerics just prepare spells like wizards.
Cool. Then I am going to acquire the light cantrip.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. Can y'all wait? Maybe not cantrips.
Not cantrips.
I think you have to learn new cantrips.
Yeah, you have to learn new cantrip. Let me check. I'll search it up real quick.
At least I know that's how it is for druids. I would have to like go off and learn it.
Clerics can change cantrips only whenever they gain a new cleric level.
Oh right, yeah. That's the same for druids too.
You could prepare any other spell. It's just that cantrips you can't just swap out.
Mm.
Man, light cleric should just have the light spell by default.
Yeah.
I do. So does Benar.
Yeah, I can cast light.
I thought I'd be able to help in this situation.
Are we we all stepped through the portal? Are we all currently like? Do we see each other or?
Yeah, you've all popped out. You've popped out in the cave pretty much together. You notice like just behind you a little bit. You do see Edo and Fidget has both appeared there, but the rest of you seem to be pretty close. So they start, of course, walking over to you, and Fidget just goes, "What? I walked in with the aces 1 second, and now I'm here. What's the deal with that?"
Sorry, dude. You're a weakling like us.
Huh? Magic. That's what the problem is.
Anyway, we will remain weaklings if we all stay around here. So let's get moving.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna cast light on piece of charcoal.
Okay.
Just kind of.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch myself.
Or you could touch this mace
and cast and use cantrip light.
Do you want it on the mace? I'll put it on the mace instead of the charcoal.
I nod and hold out the tip of my mace.
Okay. Going to put my hand on the mace and cast the light cantrip.
You know what? I might touch myself too. I'm gonna touch
Freezing.
Oh dear.
Hey Johnny,
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
There hasn't been any music or anything, has there?
It's
Yeah,
pretty.
there's music.
It's pretty quiet.
There is? Hold on. I can't hear a thing.
Here, let me turn the intensity up.
It sounds like a sound that would be playing with a little boy with a scar on his forehead walking through a dank chamber.
Yeah, this one
I
is
can hear
kind
it
of
now,
quiet. Yeah.
Oh, it might have just been my volume. That might have just been.
Yeah, y'all are probably. Yeah, I do have it turned kind of low because OBS captures it really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Is it in? Oh, it's okay. It's coming from the distance.
Okay. Cantrip light is like a torch, right? It's like 20 feet bright, 20 feet dark.
Yeah, 20 feet
Yes.
bright, 20 feet dim. Like, yeah.
Okay. Cool. For the sake of argument, you all use the same color.
I want
Okay.
blue. No, it's fine.
I'm doing gold. Stop.
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 I'll do whatever color that those two are doing.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
Johnny picks. Johnny's gonna give me pink.
Do you not want pink?
What? I mean, no.
It's great.
Maybe.
Okay, with
I don't know.
pink,
It's
pink
fine.
commands
Whatever you
color.
choose. Whatever you choose, Johnny. Whatever you choose.
So long as it's not red.
Johnny's
I'm tired
got
of walking
plans in
around
his
red
eyes, and I don't like it.
Okay. Let me go in here.
I was about to say, we're on the world map. I can't see anything.
Yeah, I know. So all of you, you make your way. You start walking down the cave. All of you pretty much have light and everything, so you could see quite well. And upon walking for a little bit, you start to hear almost like whispers, but it sounds like they're coming from the walls.
They're in the walls.
They're on the walls.
I think they call this a cave.
Yep.
Hey.
I think so. I would hope so.
I just thought it was the inside of a rock.
Pull out my
Inside a
sword,
purple
like, oh
worm.
god, I hope it's a cave. Do I need to start feeling the walls to see if they feel moist?
I'm gonna waste a spell slot. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers back.
I'm gonna lick the wall to see if it's moist.
Oh my god.
The voices are hitting hard.
I just want to point out that we're trying to get to floor 13, was it? And we're already wasting spell slots on this floor.
Hey, I'm only licking walls, okay?
I'm gonna check for some bugs. So.
Nah, I'm only messing. I'm only joking.
Yeah. So, you continue walking for a bit, and then at some point, you end up noticing that the path starts to kind of split off into multiple areas. There are 4 doors in front of you, or 4 entrances essentially, and you're not entirely sure which way to go.
I don't think we should split up.
Nope.
I've got my shield and out in front of me. I've got my mace aiming down each corridor, poking the light through.
How many corridors are there?
There's
Sorry.
4 of them. So,
Can we tell anything about any of the corridors? Can I do a perception check?
sure.
Okay. 15.
So you can't necessarily see anything, but as you do poke your ear down, you do kind of hear chattering a little bit from what seems to be 2 of them. You can't tell if it's the first or the second corridor that you can hear chattering down from, but you know at least one of them does have chattering. As for the other 2, you don't hear a single thing from it, other than maybe the bugs on the wall.
I could have Roswin fly down the corridor, and I can see what's down one of them.
Can you give us for a good signal? It's a caw caw if it's safe or.
Does your owl have dark vision? Because it is dark.
I believe so. Let me double check.
We should have cast the light cantrip on the
This
bird.
is an
Dark-
owl.
dark vision 120 feet.
Okay.
And passive perception 15. I don't know if that it's right next to it, so that's why I said it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sorry, this is gonna sound like a strange question.
Mhm.
Does it look like the bugs are moving down a specific corridor?
You roll me an investigation.
I don't know. You
Natural 20 for 23.
Okay.
So-
Nice.
Damn. So, down the second corridor, you do notice that the bugs, some of them seem to be a little sporadic and everything, but you notice that there is one trail that seems to be leading straight down into that one, into the second corridor.
Is that the sound with the chittering? With
It is one. Yes, you're not entirely sure if the first or the second one has chittering because there is a slight echo. But you can believe that the second one might be that.
I gesture towards that corridor.
From what I've heard, I think the second corridor is the way to go.
Do we want to just walk down there, or should I send Roswin first?
Then the owl.
I mean, either way, it's we either wait here for a bit or for your owl, or we just walk down there and hope for the best.
What if there's like a big boss bat down there, though? I don't know about that one.
Well, I've got something for that. I'm gonna light my sword on fire.
And Ito kind of just looks over at Novos and goes, "Well, if there's a big boss, doesn't that mean we're going the right way?"
Oh, yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yep.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
So let's move.
Yeah. I'm just flailing my big sword around.
And hey, if it's the wrong path, there's sure to be loot down there.
True. To adventure, boys.
Carefully,
or death. Let's go.
carefully,
Oh,
I'm going to make
dear.
my way down the second corridor.
Leroy
Jenkins!
No Leroy or Jenkins. We're going to be careful.
I'm hyped, but I'm not stupid now. Come on.
No, I'm gonna go in there sneakily.
Cool. So, you guys make your way down, and you end up going down. It's a pretty tight squeeze for a bit until it finally cones out into what seems to be a larger cave. The cave itself seems to be 40 feet wide and about 25 feet tall. It's got a little bit of an arc to it. And as you start making your way down, after a bit, you finally do realize that the chattering does seem to be coming down from this way. As y'all are walking up, you like all of a sudden see Fidget stop, and she goes, "Wait, I think I hear something."
Oh boy.
What do you hear?
You start to notice, like, you hear the chattering a little bit, and she goes, "There's goblins up ahead."
Are any of them mind goblins?
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Gently smack you on the knee with my face.
I smacked my own knee. Oh my god, never mind.
By
We
the
already
God,
did
man.
that once.
Come on.
We can't have another one.
Oh my god.
So rocks fall onto Novos.
Rocks fall on the Novos.
And a couple of them land on Gregor. For the,
It's just one of the. It's just one of those where it's just one of those where it's like rocks fall, and he's like, "Oh, everyone dies, don't they?" No, just Novos.
It's not the death we need, but it's the death we deserve.
Oh my God.
Oh, you mean it's the death you deserve?
It's the death I deserve.
Oh man. But go in. She stops for a moment. She just goes, "There's goblins up ahead. I can't tell how many, but it seems like there's almost like a casual conversation."
Can I try to listen in?
Sure. Do you know Goblin?
Oh, let me check that real quick, because there are some languages that I know.
I do not know Goblin.
No, I don't. I only know Common. Yeah, I don't know it. Anybody know Goblin here?
No, I know Draconic and Elvish.
I skipped that elective.
You didn't take it in college or something?
No, I mean, I had it as a class. I just kind of skipped it.
Oh, got you.
Ow.
I took the Draconic course.
Hey,
That's smart.
I had to
Everyone's gonna be in 10 years. Everyone's gonna be speaking Draconic. Don't worry.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm listening, and then when my team asks me, I'm just gonna bullshit.
Oh my God.
Oh, guys, I can hear them.
Really? Can you?
Yeah, it sounds like they're
raiders.
it sounds like they're mind goblins.
I
Now
swear.
Rocks fall
And
onto
Fidget.
Novos is dead.
Yeah. As you say that, Fitch is just gonna be like, "What? What are mind goblins?"
No!
No, we're not doing this.
No!
Everybody just
Well,
runs over and
that
covers
worked in the
Novos'
moment.
mouth.
Wait.
This is gonna sound like you know what? I don't mean to be racist. I don't.
Oh no.
Just speak with animals, work with goblins.
Only if their intelligence is below was it 4 and below?
Seems to work perfectly on me right now.
Aren't you an artificer?
Unfortunate.
Oh man. All right. So
I guess we'll engage.
Yep. So you start walking up. There's a set of rocks that y'all are able to hide behind, and you do notice that there are two guards sitting outside of what seems to be three different passageways. Both of them are kind of chilling. Yeah, they seem to. They don't have a light with them or anything, so you could assume they probably can see in the dark. But it does seem that they are. It does seem that they are at least guarding what looks to be an entrance to somewhere. There are three different ways to go, but they do look a lot wider than the corridors you saw before.
I see.
So there's 3 ways to go. Is that like if we walk into those 3 ways, can the goblins see us?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're still in the big cave. Like it seems they're guarding all 3 passageway ends. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So
Are there multiple ways to get through, or is there just one?
to get through the goblins, you got to go right through them.
All right. Guess
So say,
we're-
so say I cause a distraction. Will they be able to move through unseen?
There is a chance that if you make a distraction behind you guys or something, they could pass the rocks and not see anybody. Because you're like currently on the edge toward the wall, because there are rocks that are kind of like built, that are kind of on the edges. So there is a chance y'all could hide and do that, but it's one big open cave essentially.
I wonder if there was a way to tell if these goblins only speak Goblinish and not. Like, I wonder if they speak Common.
Well,
Hey, you guys.
so glad you said that. Same thing.
I am going to walk out and cast Minor Illusion to perform a little performance for these 2 guards. Just like immediately go out and just, distracting them.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, so you're gonna cast Minor Illusion for that. Okay, so you go to distract them. Does that? I mean, are you revealing? Are you revealing yourself?
Yes, but I'm not revealing them. I'm only going out and, you know what I mean. I'm basically putting on a little dance, basically.
Okay.
And using Minor Illusion to,
Got it. So you stand out. You stand out and you cast it. You see both the goblins. They quickly they go from basically not being alert whatsoever to like being alert. They pull out their weapons, and they, basically they seem to like very slowly step towards you, but they seem to be really on guard. Like they're not very amused by the performance, but more of like, ah! It's somebody's mic. I don't know whose it is. Somebody's mic.
I think it was Justin's.
Oh, okay.
It is
What?
Justin.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. But essentially, they like step forward very cautiously and everything. They don't seem to be too much amused by this, but it seems to be more of like they're more focused on the fact that there is an intruder. But they are kind of inching toward you right now.
I attempt to tell them a joke that would make anyone laugh.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
What's the joke?
Oh, I gotta actually come up with a joke. Hold on. Can I just roll something? My brain is very slow.
Nope, you gotta come up with the joke.
You gotta give the joke, and then you're gonna be asked for the roll.
I need the joke.
Googling jokes.
Give me a second.
I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna step out in front of him and be like, 3 goblins walk. 3 goblins walk into a bar. You think the second two would have dodged it?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good
Goblin
one.
equivalent of a blonde joke.
That's a good one, actually. Do you actually step out
Why
and say
is-
that?
Yeah, no, that's what I did. That's exactly.
Oh.
That's actually what I did. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna need you to roll me a performance with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
This is a good joke. It was a good joke.
I know it's a good joke, but they don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. All right. Okay. You said performance with disadvantage.
Can I use minor illusion to have like a little, like a pair of like a little light show
Damn.
depicting the joke?
Oh my gosh.
I got an 11.
You know, this
'Cause
could
I have a-
easily
I have a-
backfire.
I got a
and it's
3 on
funny.
one of them,
Yeesh.
and I have a +8 performance.
Okay, well, what'd you get for your roll?
I got a 3, but it was an 11 because I have a +8 for performance.
Okay, they still do not seem to be amused. They are still slowly approaching with their weapons drawn.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is there like, are we on sand or what kind of terrain are we on?
It's mostly like, I mean, it's mostly just kind of like stone, but like, you know, some of it is slightly damp and stuff from, you know, water dripping from the ceiling.
Okay.
But it's just like,
I was
it's just
gonna-
like cave rock, essentially.
I was gonna try to carve a heart on the ground.
Did you hear about that ogre that got kicked out of the buffet? He wouldn't stop gobbling.
Oh my goodness.
What? I want him to roll. I want him to roll. I want to see whose joke lands.
Okay, roll with disadvantage, I guess.
God damn. 20
Nice.
with disadvantage.
Oh my
Nice.
god, that's
Dang,
crazy.
His joke landed better than mine, unfortunately.
Yeah, so both of them kind of stop for a second and they look at each other kind of confused. They're no longer approaching you, but they still seem they still seem a little skeptical and on guard.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can talk to these guys.
Is there any way I can see how many goblins are in the rest of this little camp area?
You can. It's only these two. The rest of them are. It's like a bunch of tunnels going down, so you have zero clue.
There's a spell? That's okay. I'm gonna need that. Oh, never mind. It only works with pages of text.
Give me a
Unfortunate.
second.
Oh no, never mind. It is.
Johnny, are they within 60 feet of me?
What?
Are the goblins within 60 feet of me?
At this point, probably, yeah.
Alright, because I was going to use the second level command spell just to tell them to flee.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if that's...
Yeah.
Does second level allow you to target two creatures?
Yes.
If
You want additional target.
if you would like to reveal yourself and do that, sure.
Might as well. Hey, what is that? Evil? Anyway. So, give me a wisdom saving throw, I guess?
Okay.
14. You gotta be the 14.
Okay. Let's see. So first one succeeds with a
Question.
Yeah.
Don't the people that you use command on have to like understand your language?
Wait, did you say Fidget's with us?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Let me.
Yeah, Fidget's with us.
Yes, Fidget is.
You know, yeah, no, if that's
Wait
the
a
case,
minute,
never
wait
mind.
a
I'm gonna
minute.
do that.
Fidget? What is Fidget? Isn't Fidget a goblin?
Actually,
Yes.
yeah. Before you actually cast command, let me check because it might be that
Can
they.
we just get
Yeah, I was
Fidget-
thinking about
Fidget
that, but
to talk
I
to these guys?
Because I'm pretty sure they have to like understand, like speak the same language as you, or like
It doesn't
understand the
say
language.
Yeah,
you
but
speak.
we can
Yeah.
translate through Fidget.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
okay, never
Well,
mind.
cool. I
Yeah.
guess, well, we can just use Fidget, because Fidget can understand them. Hey, Fidget, do you know what they're saying? Also, tell them the joke about
Just
the
for
goblins
reveals.
in the
I'm still gonna
bar.
reveal myself though.
Okay, so
gotta-
you are like actively trying to get Fidget out of cover at this point,
Yeah, because she's the only one who can communicate to these guys.
and Fidget's just like, are you sure? I mean,
you're the one who speaks the language. Is it safe? Did you hear what they were saying earlier?
something about intruders.
Oh, well. Yeah, tell them the joke. Tell them the joke. If we fight, we fight.
Guys,
And
Sorry, I got a better one.
and so
we
you hear her like she's still standing behind the rock. The two goblins kind of look back to where she is when she starts talking, and she's like starts saying something in goblin. It's just like, you know, and at the end of it, like she sits there and says something in goblin, and at the end just goes, eh? And the goblins both look at each other and they just start busting out laughing. Just like one of them is like keeping himself, trying to keep himself from falling, and the other one like falls to his, like he falls down on one knee, just laughing as hard as possible. And the goblin, like, but both of them like kind of like they you know, they gain their composure a little bit. And they start talking to Fidget, and Fidget talks back to them, and Fidget just goes, so they said that that they like us because they think we're funny, but and so like they'll let us leave without hurting us, is what they said.
Can
cool.
we pass through?
I'll ask, and you know, she asked him real quick, and then after a few moments of discussing back and forth, they start to seem a little more like on edge a little bit, and they start to get more alert. And she goes, "No, they said that we need to turn back now, or very gruesome details."
I'm gonna like pinch my fingers together like I'm making a gold symbol and be like, hmm.
And one of the, you know, they kind of like whisper to each other for a second, and then one of them looks over at the like one of them looks over back at Fidget, and you know, and talks to her for a second, and then she goes, well, they seem to be agreeing a little bit with the whole money thing.
Okay.
They said
These aren't goblins, they're toll workers.
They're
Got
toll workers. All right. What do you think? What do you guys? I'm gonna whisper to my group and be like, all right, what do you guys think we should offer them?
I feel like we should have killed them 2 turns ago, but that's besides the point.
Should we just kill them then, or should we like give them some coin? Because we maintain a level of stealth if we pay them.
Holy
So-
But up to y'all.
Ito walks over to Ito kind of like walks over to Gel and just goes, "So what do you think?"
I want
Honestly,
to. I want
if it was up to me, they'd probably be dead by now.
And Ito
I wanna
just and
show-
like Ito whispers only for Gel to hear, and he goes, "Then I'm leaving this to you." And he casts guidance on him.
Cool.
I want to make a show of I pull out a single gold
Yep.
piece
As you guys are doing that, Gale is going to start running at the goblins with his axe in
No,
hand.
no, no, no. Okay, well, all right, whatever. I was gonna make a whole show that I could duplicate coins.
What are we doing?
I was gonna make a show that I was gonna be able to duplicate the coins.
Oh, finally.
Okay, whatever. I mean, he's running at him.
So Gel's running
Yeah,
at him.
that's
Who else is running in?
Oh, I am. I'm there.
Okay, Gel, Solaris,
the
I
fire's
need
out,
both of
everything.
you to roll an attack for me.
I am.
Oh
Cool.
God.
I'm just sad because they liked my joke.
I got a
So
14 to hit.
They liked your joke. They liked my joke.
It wasn't your
Uh,
joke. We're just in the back
uh,
arguing.
Johnny,
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, but what is the dice for guidance? That's a D4, right?
Yeah, it's a D4.
Cool.
I
By the way,
told
14
Finn
is
to
a
tell
hit.
my joke, not your joke.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Does a 31 hit?
Oh my God!
They're cooked. They're cooked.
That is a crit.
They're so cooked.
I got a
Double
14.
Yeah,
Does that hit?
a 14 is a normal hit. Yeah.
Yay! Oh yeah, they're cooked.
They're cooked.
18 crit damage.
Okay.
And how close are these goblins to each other?
I mean, they were within 5 feet, but let's see what Solaris gets before you
Okay.
swing at the other.
All right, yeah, let's see. Because I have the flames out and everything.
Yep.
That is a 13 base damage. Let's roll the 2d6 on top of that. With an extra force, that's 17.
They're cooked.
I smell
They're both,
cooked
yeah.
goblins.
You guys just absolutely destroy these goblins. They are dead.
Like I'm like doing this thing where like I'm rooting in my coin purse looking for and I just look over and one of them is charred and the other one has been smashed to bits.
Look,
Hey,
problem
no.
solved.
Fist bump,
Now,
Gel.
can we go?
Yeah, I guess we can go.
Gel, do you accept my fist bump? And I'm gonna like stick up.
Gil is going to fist bump.
Hells yeah. And I'm like, I'm just gonna be like, all right, let's go.
I mean, better than a
And
wasted
now we
coin,
will-
I guess.
And now we've woken up every goblin in this cave.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were able to scream quick enough.
Yeah, that's true. It was immediate death.
I'm going to once again take my mace out and like prep. In a defensive
Maybe if I
position.
find a big enough basket, I can hide under it. So.
I'm gonna tap Timmy on the back of the head.
All right, I guess we could continue walking forward. Are they all? Is it one? You said there's 3 paths.
Yes, there are 3 paths in front of you.
Okay. Can I hear anything? Can I do a perception check just to see if there's anything I can hear?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Oh, hold on, my dice rolled off the table.
May I look to see if the bugs are still here?
I got a 19.
The bugs do seem to be going down all 3 corridors.
I got a 19 on my perception check.
Is there like more bugs going in one particular direction, or are they all just splitting off
Mm.
equally?
You don't see them go that much into the 3rd corridor to your right. But I mean, there's still some that goes through there too.
I want to follow the corridor that has the most bugs going into it.
Okay.
Anything for my perception check?
Perception check. So, you can almost hear like footsteps of some kind of leading down the right corridor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, what floor again did they say mainly had goblins on it?
3rd floor, I think, right? 3rd or 4th?
But 3rd floor was bugs.
4th then.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. You said the right one. I'm gonna go into the right one.
Which corridor had the most bugs?
You could probably. I mean, The left and middle's pretty similar, but I mean, I guess you could say that it looked like the middle one had more, because the middle one is a little bit smaller. It's 10 feet wide instead of 15 feet wide, like the left one. So the bugs seem a little more condensed on the middle.
I'm not saying we should split up.
Hey, Johnny, I got a question.
Yep. Now?
So if I summon Fenrir, how long does he last?
Fenrir lasts for I think it was 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it should be time. I guess I'll just pull him out on the next fight then, because it doesn't. Does it take an action to call him?
Yeah, it takes one
or
action.
would it take it takes one action? Okay, well
Yep.
then I might as well just. Yeah, I'll just wait until we get into a fight. That's fine.
I can still summon send Frostwind down one of the corridors. Unless you guys just want to keep walking.
Well, Mr. Bugman seems to be going into the middle, and I heard footsteps in this right one, so this is probably the one that we need to go
We
to.
should probably stick
Footsteps.
together, so if he's already gone off, we should probably catch up to him.
Footsteps usually mean goblins,
Yeah, but shouldn't we face the danger?
but
Guess
the bugs
not.
have led us correctly so far.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna blindly follow Bugman.
You better not screw us, Bugman.
I'm just casual. I'm just carefully following the bugs.
So, alright, so you're going to be following them down the middle corridor. That's what I'm
I
hearing?
suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going down middle corridor. Yes.
Okay, cool. In that case, just line you up with the middle one, and boom. So,
Pink lights.
They're coming from Novos.
Oh, we are jamming.
Oh man, my man, my icon is. I didn't get my beautiful icon.
so yeah, I haven't had time to swap that out yet.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. Okay, so is everybody following them down the middle corridor?
Yeah,
I think
I'll
so,
follow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
guess.
I think we should stick
Okay,
together.
it's cool. I
If
will.
anything,
I,
he's probably
yeah.
just putting back.
Until combat and stuff like that, I'll move you all together just for the sake of. I don't want you guys throwing each other through walls.
I don't think I should be in the front of the pack though. Realistically, I think the big guys should be in the front and the spellcasters should be in the back.
Okay. Well, Gregor's leading.
Gregor, yeah, I'm leading.
Oh yeah, Gregor. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be in the front because that would be stupid on my
Okay.
part.
Well, let's just fill it up a little bit. There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay. So, so no one's splitting off. We're all going down the middle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, you start to walk down the middle. Let me put a light on Gregor. Light. Let's do.
Yeah, because my light cantrip is on his mace.
Yeah. Boom. There's your light. And then I'll get rid of this other one.
Yeah, much spookier now. I love it.
Yep. Okay. So you start making your way through, and
It's a pretty tight space here, Bugman.
it definitely is a tight space. So as you start kind of making your way through, you notice that a lot of the walls itself, the bugs, at some point, Gregor, you notice that once they get in a little bit to about where you're standing, you notice that the bugs themselves don't seem to want to go any farther in than this, and you start to notice that some of them start to turn back, and it almost creates like a little bit of a loop where you see that there's little tiny holes in the walls just big enough for the insects to go in, but you don't see that many go past this point.
I am going to, with my mace, kind of poke at these holes.
All right. So you start poking at the holes, and you notice that the insects themselves kind of, like, you see them, like, start to somewhat come towards you, following the light a little bit, but then, like, you also notice that, like, as soon as you start pulling the mace away from them, they kind of start to just not care anymore. Gregor,
give me a
you doing
moment.
okay
Give
over
me a
there?
Gregor is currently in thought. I'm going to push at this wall and see if it's loose in any way.
I mean, you push the wall. The wall itself, I mean, seems to be just a solid cave wall. I mean, there's like maybe like as you start like pushing, you know, you do kind of like pull a little bit of a very small pebbles and stuff off the wall, but there really isn't, you know, like it doesn't budge. It's a cave wall.
Bugman's lost it. We should probably go take another path if the bugs have stopped.
I slowly look down the hallway where the bugs refuse to go. Keep moving.
All right, Mr. Bugman, whatever you say.
Nobody else find this strange that we're just following a guy based on the sole fact of bugs?
I mean, it's for sure
Nope.
strange, but he's leading the pack, so he's the first one to face the danger.
You take what you can get.
I guess, but what if the danger's not in front of us?
Oh, well,
If
that
there's
would be
anything I
unfortunate.
learned as a doctor in the 70s,
This guy.
Oh no.
is
We're
if
cooked.
you're cautious, you get nothing.
Aren't you the one slowly, like, you're cautiously checking bugs? I feel like that's what? What?
I'm going to start speeding. I'll start like speed walking down this corridor.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well,
So
we're gonna
you
die, guys. Have fun.
you end up coming up. There's a little. It seems that the corridor itself does kind of lead down this like this left side, but you do notice that there seems to be one other spot in front of you that kind of leads down into a different area as well. But
Can my
that is a
small-
it is quite a squeeze to get in there, even for a small character. Like a
And
medium
Roslyn's
creature could squeeze in there, but it would be very very difficult for them to get in and out of it. Like I'm talking about.
I'm
Roswin
not
is
getting there.
tiny.
Hey, Fidget, there's a hole
Yeah,
there.
I don't
Do you want
think
to
Gel
explore it?
is getting in there, so
So
I am 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, for anybody, for anybody who is medium, your speed will be quartered while going through that, and anybody who's small, your speed is going to be halved going through that.
Yeah, definitely not going to go through that.
And then of
Well,
course,
actually,
you know,
no, there
you've
might
got,
be
you've
loot.
got the owl and stuff, but
There might be loot, so go ahead
Can
and
I
send
ride
the
on
owl.
someone's shoulder?
I'm gonna send Roswin down that way, and I'm going to look through his eyes.
I am also going to squeeze through.
yeah, give me just 1 second. I gotta find a picture for this. Yeah, that should work. There we go. All right, so we got a little owl. So your owl will go down, and so you can see through the owl's eyes, right?
Yes, I can see through the owl's eyes, and I believe I can hear what he hears as well.
Okay.
Let me double check the spell. While the familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as a bonus action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses it has.
So something you notice is that once the owl gets to about right here, you notice that there seems to be a little corridor, that you could also squeeze through right there, that leads into a slightly open area. It's about 5 feet wide in there, big enough that even a meteor creature can at least stand in there. And you can hear what sounds to be some type of like sloshing water, like not normal sloshing where it's going around, but almost like something has just gotten out of some water. Like the water is now dropping onto the cave floor and back into the water itself.
Okay, I'm going to tell the group about that room. Up ahead in that smaller corridor, there is another room attached to it that we could probably fit in, but I'm hearing water in that room.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we want to go. I can have Froswin go in there and see what it is.
You think the other path leads into that room as well? Or are you able to check?
I mean, I could have him come back and go down the other way.
I already said I was squeezing through the corridor, so I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you're actively trying to squeeze through?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Grigor is squeezing through. Is this really not going to let me do this? Okay, there we go. Okay, Grigor, you're going to see inside of the parts that you're not supposed to see because it's only half. So
Can you shrink him?
I don't want to shrink. I don't want to shrink him and re-put him back up. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So, so don't worry about this top bit. This top bit is that's just outside the map. That's all rock. But Grigor is squeezing in. So Grigor is squeezing in, and he's going to get up to about where the owl is. But that's pretty much like his movement there. Are you sending the owl in?
Just a tiny bit. I want to be able to see what's in that room.
All
Again,
right, so,
it probably
yeah.
has 120 foot dark vision, so.
Yeah. So the owl kind of goes in, and upon entering, the owl like immediately sees like a goblin. It seems that there is what seems to be like a small, like almost like puddle of water or something in the room. Very like the water itself, it's still somewhat moving and everything, and you notice that the goblin is drenched, almost like he took a bath in it or something. And the I mean, at this point, but the thing is that, like, if he took a bath in it, he's got all of his clothes on. Like, all of his clothes are soaked in everything. And the goblin, like, hears the owl, looks around the room, and, like, quickly starts to grab his weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna have Roswin quietly fly back out.
Yep. So, you have your owl fly out. Grigor has, at this point, made it to this. Okay.
Is this... So, I can see the goblin clearly, right?
The goblin can see your light, but, like, you don't see the goblin clearly unless you step in. Do you want to step in?
Yes, I want to step in.
Okay. So, as you step in, the goblin is going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
And with that, I need everybody to roll for initiative!
Got an 8, so...
I got a 14.
I got a 12.
An
I got a 12.
I got 19.
Jimmy.
Tomorrow.
And Roswin got a 12.
Wait, I got a 13.
Or wait, no, I
sorry.
think does Roswin share my thing? I forgot.
I don't think so.
Independently.
Maybe.
I got a 12. Sorry.
I'm just double checking it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what was
It
Minar's?
rolls its own initiative. 18.
Okay. No, 18, not 118.
And Frostman does have his own initiative, but
Okay. Gel?
I said an 8.
8. Novos.
12.
Okay. Cool. That should be everybody's initiative there. And then boom. And then so, yeah. Was Frostwind's initiative?
12.
12. Okay. Cool. So, we're gonna start this off. So the goblin is taking a swing at Gore. So I gotta actually click on this. Where is it? There it is. So as it swings at Grigor, Grigor is barely able to dodge out of the way, which allows us to jump into this almost immediately. Like, Grigor, seeing this goblin here, he gets swung at. He's able to dodge out of the way just then. Then we're going to move on to... God, Grigor, you rolled low.
I did.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, in that case, he did his surprise. We're going to go to his turn, and he will swing one more time. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Aw, man.
That's very
One above.
unfortunate. And he's going to get 8 slashing. But that is all for his turn, so it is on to you now.
Wait, me?
Yeah. This first round is just you and him, and then the rest of them catch wind of what's happening.
Boo. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at him.
In a 5 foot, it's Guiding Bolt's still ranged.
Oh, range spell attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Do you have a stealth sniper?
No.
No,
Yeah.
he's a cleric.
I mean, that's a feat. But, yeah. Fair enough.
Can clerics get spell sniper?
It's a feat.
The feature, Johnny.
Not a feature. You get a level 4. Think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
not every feat can be grabbed by every character. Because there's requirements for some feats.
Maybe. Let me look real quick.
I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers. So I'm just gonna whisper in his ear.
Oh my gosh.
He's gotta make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He gets a 10.
DC 15.
Okay, so he fails that. So what happens?
3d6 psychic damage.
Gah!
Dang!
Okay, well, roll me 3d6 psychic.
Johnny,
7 damage.
7.
I would like to point out that the conditions to get Spell Sniper is you have to know at least one spell.
Oh, okay, got it.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks.
Say something.
Like I said, they have requirements. So I was just wondering. I didn't know if it was restricted to like arcane, classes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it.
So-
I don't think-
I
Yeah.
tell him a gross medical story from my time as a doctor in the 70s.
He starts it with in the 70s.
I once saw a guy in the 70s shit himself to death.
The goblin clearly does not understand a single word you said, but the intimidation factor of your voice caused him to just basically pass out in shock, and he just thuds to the ground. He is just unconscious and falls straight to the ground.
With 1 foot, I'm just gonna kick him back into the little pool.
Oh,
All right.
what the world?
So you kick him back into the pool. Wow.
What the hey man?
What the hey man. So, right as he basically drops, you do notice that he had a pouch on him, and a couple things actually spill out of his pouch. You notice that he has, in fact, a potion of water breathing and a small rusted key.
I'm willing to take both of them.
Okay. You also, and you look over toward the pool of water, and right next to him, the pool of water seems to be a little bit deeper than the eye can see, and the width is about as large as a small creature, so about your size in width. But you do notice that it is quite deep.
I'm going to attempt to get out and then inform the others.
Okay. So you go.
I'm also going to grab the goblin by the back of the head and pull him out of the water.
Okay.
Just leave him on the bank.
Oh, you're gonna leave him? Are you gonna pull him with you, or are you gonna leave him there?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him with me. I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure he's unconscious.
Yeah. So, you pull him with you, and the rest of them see you just drag back a goblin in there, just unconscious on the ground.
Anybody got a gag?
Oh, I gotta get hold of my sword.
No.
I'm just joshing.
I'm gonna hold up my potion of water breathing, and then a key. We gotta find out where these go.
Maybe it was
By the way,
in the room.
didn't somebody say that they spoke Goblin? I point to to Fidget. It was you. You're able to speak to these guys, aren't you?
The goblin?
Well, yeah, but I mean, not all goblins can speak Goblin.
That'd be kind of stupid.
That's a bit racist now.
If anything, if anyone's racist here, it's you.
What are you talking about?
Thinking that not all goblins can speak Goblin. It's a very complex language.
What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm talking.
Hey, I gestured to Fidget. Am I wrong? Is it not a complex language?
See?
Fine. Gnomish has 15 vowels.
Yeah, we're not talking about Gnomish. We're talking about goblins.
Who even speaks to gnomes? Those guys are losers.
I'm a gnome.
Like I said, those guys are losers.
My point stands.
Yeah,
the fact that Novos keeps on being buddy with Gregor and then absolutely just like crashing on him the next second.
While everyone is arguing, Gale is going to take a peek around that top corner there.
Okay. So Gale, you do move up, and as you peek around the corner, you notice that it kind of leads into what seems to be like another corridor that kind of shrinks down into about a 5-foot wide corridor. So you would have to go in single file line.
Okay. Well, it looks like it gets smaller from here.
Well, shucks. I guess we'll just have to get on.
So,
Let's get on, boys.
So, I mean, what did you find in that small room back there? Grigor, you ended up going into a room?
It's a small room with a little puddle of water. It goes pretty deep. It's one of those sinkhole type things.
Oh, I see.
I was able to retrieve this potion of water breathing from our friend here. I'm gonna tap the bottle on top of his head.
And you do notice that the potion seems to have a little, not a whole lot, but a little bit taken out of it.
So it looks like we don't have to drink the whole bottle in order for it to be effective. Well, at least for us small folks. I don't know. I pat the large man. You're probably gonna need a little bit more in order to be breathing down there.
Well,
That's considering if we even want to go that direction. Keep in mind, we still got 3 other tunnels. Sorry, we still got 2 other tunnels we can discover.
that is very true.
My primary lifeline, also known as the Trail of Bugs, has gone cold.
You said there was a really deep set of water there,
Yes, that is correct.
and then the goblin had a potion of water breathing.
I show her the bottle.
This is Ito speaking to you.
Oh,
Yeah. So, okay. So Goblin was in there next. What was he doing with the water?
it just looked like he was crawling out of it. I wasn't there to watch him not be submerged. I just walked in.
Okay, so he just came out of the water. He had a potion of water breathing
And a key. I also
and
show her the
and a
key.
rusted key that seems to be wet.
But we have no guarantee. This could just be a key keeper.
Or there could be loot down there, and that's why you have the potion.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna ask for that key, and then I'm gonna go in the hole. Oh, and then, well, actually, I'm gonna take a sip of the water, or sip of the potion, and see if I can go in that hole.
I toss them both.
Okay, so
Cool.
you take him. He, Novos goes up, starts squeezing his way through, and after a bit of squeezing through, he finally manages to go into the room. And upon entering, he looks at the hole and realizes that a small creature could fit through, but he is not going to be able to fit through this.
I'm gonna peek back around that corner and be like, Fidget!
Fidget walks over and right to the edge and just goes, yeah.
The hole's too small. I can't fit in it. You gotta go into the hole, see if there's loot.
Why me?
You're the only one small enough.
I'm the only one
Always.
small enough.
I'm a gnome.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the old guy. Yeah, you should probably do it. Let's not sacrifice children.
No respect for your elders, and I'm gonna gently move Fidget over to the side. Someone needs to bind our new friend over here.
On it.
Make sure he
That
don't
was
scream.
very enthusiastic.
If he screams, we may be in danger. But also, don't kill him.
He'll be in danger.
If he screams, stab him.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna take a swig of the potion and grab basically, I'm going to unhook my gold chain
Okay.
I'll
with
hold the
my
gold
holy
chain.
symbol on it, so I'm not able to cast my channel divinity right now. And I'm gonna hand it to Novos. Guard this with whatever you call a life.
I won't secretly pocket it. I promise you.
And I'm gonna take just a shot of the potion.
Yep. So you end up taking it. You end up basically taking a shot of it. It is going to give you the full effects of it, but you are now down to the last 2 charges in it, because basically you're drinking a quarter of the bottle at this point.
Ugh.
Yep.
Tastes like fish paste.
I hate fish paste.
Cool.
I'm going to dive into the water.
And so you dive into the water, and then he kind of just goes down, and then at some point the light kind of fades away and Novos can't see the light inside that tunnel as he continues down. As you continue down, though, you make your way down, and you notice that, like, once you reach the bottom, you reach the bottom of this place, you start to look around, and you notice that there seems to be small, like, you can continue to crawl through and everything, but it seems like there are, where is it? Yeah, as you move down, you notice that it seems to be a series of small currents going in a series of tunnels. It may be a lot harder to navigate this place than you initially thought.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I mean, I gotta try.
Okay. So you make your way in. The currents don't seem super strong. They do kind of push you around just slightly, kind of bumping you into a wall here and there, but nothing too crazy. And as you make your way in, you after a bit of shimming around this place, you do find yourself eventually arriving what seems to be like kind of a slightly larger room in there. It's about as big as the room that you initially found the goblin in. It's about that big and is completely submerged in water. And inside there is a very special thing that we'll get to in just a minute. Let's tune back to the rest of the party. Boom! So, the rest of the party, you all are kind of chilling around. So you guys do have a light, douche, because y'all made multiple lights. So, this goblin, knocked out, tied up. All of you guys are kind of chilling around. Are all of you waiting on Grigor right now?
Pretty much, I think.
When I had Frostwind going down that pathway, did it look like it carried on for a while?
Yes.
Still?
Yes. Well, it seemed to carry on a little bit longer, but you noticed at some point it does kind of Frostwind did kind of see that there seems to be more of an open area at some point. Like the cave opened into a new area.
Him flying over into that area, not fully, but just being able to get a peek in there. That's not 100 feet from me, right?
No.
Okay, then could I have him do that? Fly in up into that area just to take a peek?
Yeah, sure. So, because
I want everyone to note that Novos now has my golden necklace and is not.
Yeah. So, yeah, because right where Frostwind is, this is the entrance to the new area. And it is in fact 55 feet from where you're standing.
Okay.
So, looking around, it seems to be almost like a small camp that's been made in there. You notice that there are, in fact, a couple goblins. You can count 6 to be exact. And you actually notice that there are 2 hobgoblins in there as well.
Ooh.
Oh boy, big goblin.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the group that.
Okay. Are you gonna call back the owl or let it keep watch?
I'm gonna have Frostwind land so he's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him land so he doesn't make any noise, but I want to have him keep watch there for.
Okay. Cool.
For now.
Yeah. They don't seem to notice the owl in any way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right.
I want to tell the group about the goblins and the hobgoblins.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to look over to who's next to me. I'm gonna look at Timmy and Ito and be like, "There's a couple more goblins down that way. Just past the room that Gregor just went into. There's a couple of goblins in there and a couple of hobgoblins as well." I don't know if it's wise for us to disturb them.
I mean, that is true. I mean, goblins are one thing, but hobgoblins can be strong.
Hmm. At the moment, I have Broswin just kind of keeping watch on them. So, yeah, I suppose if we decide to carry on another way, I'll bring Froswin back. But for now, that's the situation.
Okay. That is a kind of a little bit of a tough situation to deal with.
I can have Froswin check another path for us, see if it's safer.
That is true. We could always use more information about this place.
Hmm. Which way do you think I should have him go? Ahead, or maybe should Froswin and I step back and check out one of the other corridors?
That is a good question. I don't know. What do the rest of you think?
Well, if there's anything to think about, this path that we're on right now probably leads up to that other room with all the goblins and the hobgoblins in it.
Possibly.
So I'd say we might want to look into one of the other corridors just in case. Just be careful in case other goblins went into that big room.
We wait until they sleep and then they don't wake up.
Well, that's one thing. We don't know how long it's going to take for them to go to sleep. And we're supposed to meet them in roughly 7 hours on the 6th floor. And we haven't even made it through this one.
I like where your head's at, though, Timmy. It's a little dark. I kind of like that.
What Timmy doing?
Huh? All right. Well.
Okay. Well, we could. I'm okay with going back, just a little bit to go back to the other corridors and check them out. I would like for maybe somebody to come along with me, though.
I was about to say, if you need it, we can have a couple people go back with you just so you can be a little bit safer while scouting.
Right. Because, while I'm, seeing through Froswin's eyes, I can't necessarily see through my own eyes at the time.
Okay, so looks like we're probably gonna have to split up just for the time being to scout.
Right.
So, who do we all want to? Who wants to stay here and keep watch over the goblin and wait for Grigor?
Is the goblin tied up at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine going back to help scout. I'm fine staying here.
I'll stay here.
Okay. Then I suppose Gel and I and anybody else going back to scout? It's probably best if you stay for now, Fidget, just in case that goblin wakes up.
Okay, I'll make sure to stay here.
Okay. Ito, Novos, either one of you want to come along, or?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably best I come as well.
Okay. Then, Solaris and Fidget will keep guard over the goblin, and, I'm worried about Gregor as well. He's kind of been gone for a little while.
Well, he does have the rest of the water breathing potion there.
Right.
He should be fine. I'll keep a watch. If nothing happens in the next, I'll say 30 minutes, maybe we'll go check on him.
Well, if he's down there for 30 minutes, he might not be alive.
We did. Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out for me. That's fine.
Oh, well, if he's down there for 30 minutes, he might not be alive.
That is true. Okay, then 10 minutes. I'm trying to think about how long the water breathing potion lasts.
Well, typically water breathing potions last for about a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then maybe.
So he's probably holding his breath right now.
All right, I'll give it another couple minutes. If I have to, I'll try to squeeze through there. And
I
I know it's small, but
This meanwhile is being a bit too wild.
So, cool. So, currently the ones that are walking off, so is Timmy going with the scouting party or is he staying?
Timmy will go with the scouting party.
Okay, cool. So the scouting party will be Geld, Novos, Minara, Ito, and Timmy.
Yes.
So, do any of you have a light currently?
I think
Yeah,
my light
I
is still
touched
on.
myself earlier as well.
Got it. Well, then we will give the light to Novos. And just so you know it's different, we're going to throw on a... let's do a slight tint of teal.
Ooh,
That did not go
Oh my-
teal at all.
that looks very like white.
bright white light.
Yeah,
that's-
what?
I'm gonna
If you zoom in and look at the characters are like tinted teal.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
about it.
I can see that. Yeah.
Here, let me tint it a little more.
Look
There
at
we
a black bag.
Oh yes,
This is
a radiation.
yeah.
Wah.
Moonbeam. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
Yes, using moonbeam to light your path.
Sorry guys, it seemed I touched myself a little too much.
Oh my god.
No, that's the cross. That's just glowing white.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the necklace.
Okay, let's find a colder color. Let's do that.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
better.
Okay,
That's
okay.
much better.
Or blue.
So,
Why are you blue?
yeah. Okay, cool.
Hey, I am blue.
Blue.
So, all right. So all of
Wait
you.
a minute. Who's casting that light?
Novos cast.
Novos.
This is the one that cast it on himself.
Wait. Is there a range that Minara can be away from her light before I'm just
It's-
in darkness?
It doesn't say that there's like a range. Oh, I think we're good.
I think it only disappears if you cast it again.
Yeah.
I think
Or
it's that,
day.
and then right, it's that. The duration's also 1 hour.
Okay.
So
Well,
I-
he's
I would've
he hasn't
cast
been
it
gone for an
again.
hour. He has not even
Right.
close. So
Right.
I just don't want to be in darkness.
I say we go to that thicky tunnel over there.
all right.
That
You want to go to
thicky
the thicky tunnel?
Yeah, the thicky tunnel.
Well, that
Oh my
does
God.
offer more room. So, Ito does look over at the tunnel at the bottom there. And he goes, he goes, I don't know. He's like, I don't know if I
Wasn't that
trust
the
the
one that
bigger
had
tunnel, because tunnels that are that big typically lead to big things.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, we'll check the bottom then.
Okay.
I did hear footsteps from the bottom earlier, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll probably have some company.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Roswin fly ahead of us while we.
Oh yeah, because you
Step in.
have an owl. Where did I put?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever recall?
Oh, there's Roswin. Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
had him come back. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or I could always just desummon him and then summon him again.
That's true. Okay.
But either way.
Yep. All right. Cool. So, you'll start, and you're gonna have the owl go up ahead.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold on to Ito's shoulder while we're walking, and I'm gonna look through Roswin's eyes.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw us in the group chat.
So, basically your owl comes down, and you guys, nothing seems too dangerous as of yet. So you end up coming around the corner, and you do find yourself at a little bit of a maze. There seems to be a passage. I'm going to move Novos down so you can see it. There seems to be some type of passage over on your left, and there seems to be a passage on your right.
Can I be standing behind Ito, by the way, because I was holding onto his shoulder?
Okay, there. Nope, we're not sticking Timmy in the wall. Alright. So.
Okay.
So
Which
if you
pathway do?
I mean, you wanted to send your owl up ahead, so you can.
Right.
Yeah.
And this pathway doesn't go forward anymore, right? Like it's just those two off.
Yeah, it's just the two off to the side.
Okay.
This over here, there's a couple rocks that have built up there, but I mean, there's really nothing. There's no more.
Okay. I'm gonna have Froswin check the path that Novos is near.
Okay. So you have Froswin go down. And the path does seem like, even though the entrance is only 5 feet wide, it seems the path itself is 10 feet wide, kind of equaling it out again. And upon going down, Frosman at some point does get decently far down in there, and it seems like there's a large tunnel that leads just kind of up ahead. Basically there's a 90-degree turn to the right, and it just goes straight up ahead to at the very end seems like there's like another fork of some kind, like one turns to the right, one turns to the left. They also, Frosman does notice about 15 feet after the turn, there seems to be another small little like squeeze through area that seems to lead partially into what could be a tunnel or another room. It's that squeeze is very similar to what Gregor, squeezed through.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to inform the group once again. That path, I'm going to point towards it. I can see through my own eyes currently.
Yeah.
That pathway, it seems like it's pretty clear. But it leads to more, like other pathways. There's another very small pathway similar to the one that we just saw, that Gregor squeezed through. But there's also a pretty large tunnel down that way.
Did you notice anything on the walls or anything like that?
I don't think so. I can have Froswing go and check again.
Yep. And as Frostwind goes through. Upon getting about 10 feet inside of the entrance where Novos is standing, you almost immediately, looking at the walls, you notice that there are what seems to be holes in the wall. These holes are you're not 100% sure, but what you can remember from your little bit of knowledge of like different types of monsters is that these holes seem to be almost like sleeping holes.
Okay.
So you can assume that there's probably going to be goblins in quite a few of these. These things, these do seem to go kind of deep, though.
Okay. And how far down this pathway does it seem like those holes go? Like, is it the entire way?
The entire tunnel.
Okay.
Including the
I'm gonna have
turn.
Frostwind come back.
Yep.
Yes, so the walls do have holes in them. I'm going to assume that there may possibly be goblins sleeping in those, and it goes almost the entire way that I had Frostwind fly down at quite a far distance. I can have him check this other pathway and see if it's safer.
I mean, if that's the best idea, we can go ahead and scout up ahead.
I think if we were to take the pathway that I just scouted, we would definitely be overrun if each of those holes have a goblin in them. So I'm going to go ahead and have Frostwind fly the other way.
Yep. So flying the other way, Frostwind comes down and almost like going down the corridor at some point. Frostwind finds a fork that leads to a fork. And it almost seems like there is some sort of maze itself. But one good thing that Frostwind sees about these forks is that there's no holes in the wall for like sleeping goblins. There doesn't seem to be anything. From what you could tell, Frostwind hasn't caught anything that is super dangerous. Like, it may seem very complicated and almost like a maze, but it doesn't seem like, like it just seems like this area has been somewhat avoided.
Okay, and have we, this entire time, has Frostwind heard those footsteps that were heard earlier? On either of the pathways?
You do not hear footsteps.
Okay. The other pathway seems to be like a maze. There's a lot of forks, a lot of different pathways. There's no holes in the wall in that direction, though. I'm just worried we might possibly get lost if we go that way.
That is a possibility.
I mean, unless maybe we drop something to a trail of some kind to lead us back to this spot if we need it, possibly.
Well, we also have this last path that we can check out real quick.
Right. That's true. The bigger one from earlier, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We'll go back and we'll scout that one as well.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Gregor.
I am
Yeah, no. Okay. No. I will say, I'm gonna get to Gregor in just a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to Gregor. At this point, is not still in the water, but you guys don't know that yet.
Okay.
I am under the water. Help me.
So, all right. So going in, as you enter the tunnels, almost immediately, like upon entering, you do notice that the walls itself, seems to have scuff marks all up in it. Like it's almost like something big has been tunneling through this.
Okay. Well, that doesn't look good already. I'll have Frostwind fly ahead a little bit.
Okay. So you
As
go
quietly as possible.
Yeah. So you end up coming up, and you notice that Frostwind, pretty much starts flying up a little bit into it, and you actually Frostwind notices about 25 feet down, over on the left side of the wall, is seems to be like an opening of some sort that leads into a very long tunnel, also 15 feet wide, and has these same scuff marks. And you notice that there seems to be scuff marks all around the walls and everything, kind of insinuating that something is almost like the scuff marks are pointed in like a loop of some sort. Because it seems that they come, basically they came in, but now it's noticing that the scuff marks aren't going into this hole, it's coming out of this hole.
Okay. I don't trust this pathway. There's scuff marks and scratch marks just all along the walls and everything. And they look
another
big.
thing that
Scratch mark.
another thing that Frostwind does notice inside is not only do you see scuff marks, but you actually see, every once in a while, you see bones lying around the edges.
Oh. There's also bones. I don't know what kind, but there's bones.
Looks at Novos. Don't you feel silly?
Okay, so what I'm hearing is not this way?
I don't think we should go this way.
Probably not.
Okay, cool. So which way should we go back and inform the others of what we found, or should we go
Yeah.
and try to go a little
think we
further?
I think we should go and inform everybody. We'll see what everybody wants to do, where we want to go.
Okay.
And then from there we can, continue scouting, but whichever way that we want to go.
Okay. So, meanwhile, back as they were scouting, about 30 seconds after all of them left, basically Solaris, you and Fidget start hearing a little bit of sloshing of water just down the hallway where Gregor came from, and out behind him, you see Gregor is lugging a chest with him.
Oh.
And I mean lugging this thing with him. And the chest is just small enough to fit through, so he is pulling this thing with all of his might, just barely able to go. I mean, this guy, he's walking at an eighth of his speed trying to squeeze through with this chest. And he finally gets it through, and he goes in, and he goes through, and he's able to use the key to open it. Now, Gregor did get a look of what was inside, and he looks incredibly excited.
Oh, well, what did you find, Gregor?
Well, since you're the only one who saw it, fit to stick around and wait for me, you and I now get to split this loot.
Let's go!
And Fidget kind of just taps his shoulder. What about me?
It's true. We'll split
Do
it
you
three.
want some loot? I didn't think you'd. This doesn't really seem like the kind of thing that you'd be wanting, And then I'm gonna open.
If
up
there's
the
any
chest.
money, I'll definitely want it. So, inside this chest, Gregor finds a potion of invisibility,
Okay.
59 gold pieces,
Uh-huh.
32 silver pieces,
Okay.
a wedding ring worth 100 gold pieces, a small diamond worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
He finds a quart jar with a quart jar that once he opens it, he finds there's a scroll inside, and it's the scroll of the arms of Hadar.
Huh.
And he also finds a jar with 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Okay.
How much gold worth of diamond dust?
100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Okay, so Pulling up a calculator.
I would say keep the
59.
diamond dust.
Divided by 2.
I want the wedding ring and the diamond.
Fidget's
But,
Fidget's eyes are like Mr. Krabs' money sign seeing the gold pieces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand Fidget 30 gold pieces.
She like looks at it like it's the best thing ever. She goes, "Thank you."
Then I'm also going to hand her all of the silver pieces.
Okay. She's like,
That is my fee for the aces helping us.
"Thank you.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I will."
So that leaves 30 gold that I will divvy up later for the rest of the party.
Cool. So,
I'm just adding it to my
20,
character for
29
now.
because it was
So, yeah, 29.
yes, 59 gold pieces, yeah. So,
One remove. Okay. And I'm going to keep that diamond dust.
okay.
I'm gonna take the wedding ring. What else is in there?
Potion of potion. Sorry, I read that wrong. It's not a potion of invisibility. It's potion of invulnerability.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Not fuck no.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Thanks.
By the way, Gregor, you had to use all of your water breathing potion.
That's thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
you
fine.
did the work. You get the potion. I'll let you have it.
Yeah, but keep the potion.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he had to chug the rest of it to make sure that he could get out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yep. But
I want the rest of
A
it.
small price to pay for loot.
for loot.
I want the rest of it though. Whatever's left.
Oh, I look
But
to
yeah,
our
it's,
unconscious goblin friend.
So to go through, make sure y'all have everything. Potion of invulnerability, the 59 gold pieces, which you already split, the 32 that you gave the Fidget, 32 silver, the wedding ring that's worth 100 gold pieces,
Yep.
a small diamond worth 50 gold pieces,
I'll take that.
a corked jar. There's a corked jar there, and it's got the scroll of Arms of Hadar, and then a jar with 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
I'm gonna take the jar full of diamond dust, and I'm going to hold on to the Arms of Hadar to give to Novos.
Okay.
So I just get the wedding ring. Damn.
You get the wedding ring and the diamond.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's proposing.
I can cast ceremony. I don't. What's that mean?
The only person I'm gonna be proposing to is the clerk to sell this mother.
I propose you give me more.
Give me 150 gold
Yep.
because we don't know what I have to do to get.
So,
Now we should probably hide this chest somewhere.
yep, and
I'll just
as
take it
you
back out of
say
the water.
that, the rest of the party is slowly walking back down the path.
You squeeze the chest back through into the room.
I'm just gonna shut it, and I'm gonna sit on top of it.
Okay. So the rest of the party start making their way back, and upon arriving back, I mean, it is very, very obvious you're sitting on a chest.
How you guys like my new stool? I know it looks a lot like a chest, but it's actually a chair.
Does he have to roll deception on that?
If y'all wanted to roll deception,
Sure.
he would roll deception against everybody else rolling insight. So basically, all four of you roll insight against his deception.
Oh my
You gotta be
gosh.
a 23.
You gotta be a 23.
Oh my gosh.
All right, y'all roll for that. I'll be back.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
What? Fair enough.
Now, we're gonna divvy up everything else, so you know.
I'm gonna divvy up 20 of the.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I'm pocketing everything, so you guys can't see.
I
what
dragged
dang
this.
it.
I dragged this thing up.
Dang, I got a 22.
Ah,
Wait. Hang
It's
on,
like-
hang on.
no, it's like you almost can tell.
22. Hang on. No, I think I actually beat it. Hang on. So I rolled a 19. I have a +3, and I rolled a 3 on with the guidance. So I'm pretty sure 19, 20, 21, 22. And yeah, like a 25.
Beats it. Okay.
Oh my god.
You and you alone see the bullshit.
And I'm not gonna say a word. I just
No,
wanted
I'm
to
gonna-
see if I can beat it.
I'm gonna give you guys 20 of the gold, and then y'all can divvy it up. So y'all split 20 gold amongst yourselves.
Oh dear. Okay.
Keep in mind, that means I walk away with like 9 gold.
How many people are we splitting the 20 gold between?
I think 5.
So,
Between
4.
five.
Ito doesn't take any.
4.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what? I don't
Yes.
take any
That
either.
means, guys, that means I walk away with 9 gold. From
Yeah,
this
You can-
edition.
You can keep the percentage that I was gonna
Yeah.
get.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. No,
If
I
it-
split it up between you guys. I've got the diamond dust. That's what I
Okay.
wanted.
If we're just splitting it up between the 4 of us, then that's 5 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take out the bottle with the scroll in it, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna hand it to Novos. But before he's able to grab it, I'm gonna hold out my hand. You have something that belongs to me.
Novos. Novos.
Novos.
Novos.
Novos.
Novos. Novos. Novos. Novos. Novos. Novos. Novos. Novos.
That probably sounds horrible because when none of us are chanting it
Yeah, I
to each
know.
other.
All right. Well, when he comes back, we'll roast him.
What a nerd.
What a nerd!
I'm gonna keep the bottle until he comes back.
Not gonna repeat all of it, but I tell the group about the pathways and stuff.
Lodge corridor with bones?
Yeah, that was the left pathway. The right pathway had a few different ways to go.
And y'all...
Looked like there might have.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And you all thought I was crazy for following the bugs.
The one pathway looked like there may have been little sleeping holes all along the way. Did not look safe.
What's at the very end of that tiny squeeze corridor? And I just
the one
the way that I came from.
there is a room just past the one that you were in. There's a couple of goblins and a couple of hobgoblins in there. I can have Roswin check even further and see if there's anything else.
Heard hobgoblins are a bit more, shall we say, sentient than
Right.
regular goblins. It surprises me that they're down here.
Hmm. I'll have Roswin check to see if there's
Fine, I'll-
anything past that
My
room.
knowledge may be inaccurate, though. After all, the last time I met a hobgoblin was in the 70s.
You in the 70s.
Dude, the
was a
70s were
wild
just a great
time.
set of years for him.
Yeah,
It's all been downhill since the 70s.
He just did
Like a
everything
war
in
in
his
the
life
70s?
in the 70s, and just everything else other
I
than
mean-
the 70s was just nothing.
He's referring to different 70s.
Oh my god.
It was the best of
Just
times. It was the
constantly referring
worst
to
of
different
times.
sons.
A lot of them were the worst.
Yeah,
It's like-
he was a doctor in one of the 70s, and in the other 70s, he was just like this badass.
Frostwind,
It's like it's like one of those bell curves, and every single year it's the 70s is always the peak.
I'm gonna have Frostwind fly down that pathway some more, past the room with the goblins and hobgoblins. Quietly.
Okay. So you're gonna go back down there.
Yeah, the pathway that Gregor was, pointing towards, the one that he just came out of. I want Frostwind to fly further down, past
Okay.
the room where the goblins and hobgoblins are.
Okay. You want him to fly past the room.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything further.
Okay.
Also, wouldn't it be every millennia, not every year?
Yes.
Century.
Every century, yeah.
Every century, yeah. So he keeps going. There, about where he is right now, there seems to be another turn to the right that goes in there, and
Random goblin just running by.
Yeah, we can barely hear somebody in the background going, It's
the goblins!
It's the goblins!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah. So in the room, there seems to be a bigger path that leads up to the left. It's about 10 feet wide. And there seems to be another one that kind of leads down into what seems to be another tunnel that turns about where Frostwind is right now.
Okay.
Initiative.
I'm gonna tell Gregor that, considering you asked about it. So down that pathway there's the room with the goblins and the hobgoblins, and then a little further there is another tunnel attached to that little corridor.
So far we have found two dangerous paths, one with goblins, one with we don't know what. Then we've got the third path that has one area that seems somewhat safe and the other area that was full of goblin sleeping holes.
Right. The safe one looked kind of like a maze, possibly. It looked like it might be really confusing to go down that pathway unless we can put down some sort of trail.
This is going to sound crazy, and crazier than the bug idea. I feel like the fastest way out of this is to go through the bone corridor.
Hey, every time we go to the bone corridor,
We're competent.
somewhat. I've looked at Nova.
I was just dazed at this point.
He's just like drooling in the corner.
He's got like that 1,000-yard stare.
It's hit with the dumb, right? Oh no, the orb of confusion. That's what it was fun.
I'm gonna look to Gil.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look to Gil. You went up this pathway, right? And I'm gonna, point to the one that we're pretty much right next to. The one that like Solaris is in. Did you see what's up there?
Gil?
Didn't realize she was talking to me for a second. I just saw that it turned and it got a little bit thinner, but that's about it.
Okay. There's so many pathways down here.
I just assume that this pathway that we're in leads to the room with the goblins and hobgoblins. I'm not entirely sure though.
It's hard to decide on which way to go. I mean, if you guys think that we can handle whatever caused those claw marks in the wall and left a pile of bones, I suppose we can go that way.
Or that could be just where they go to eat.
And if it's an animal, I might be able to reason with it.
Right. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could both attempt to talk to it. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Fear and deliberation get us nowhere. Keep in mind, we're on the clock.
I'm down
That's
to go
fair.
wherever, so.
I am as well.
Okay, I guess we'll put it to a vote. All in favor of going to the very dangerous-looking, scratchy bone path. I suppose raise your hand.
I raise my hand immediately.
My hand goes up as well.
So that's what, 2? 3?
Or
Did Timmy?
Timmy wrote.
Timmy did 2?
I think Timmy did.
Okay. So that's 3. Okay, all in favor of not going to said place. And Ito immediately raises his hand.
So does Vidar. And so does Frostwood. Frostwood lifts his wing.
I look at the spaced out novos. Whichever way we go, we need to go now. Keep in mind, they're only gonna wait for us for a couple of, I forgot if it was hours or days.
Couple hours.
It was 8
Couple
hours. They said 8 hours, and we've already kind of used up a good portion of 1 hour, maybe chewed into the next one.
And we're not sure if we're on 3 or 4,
Right.
which means we might have an entire other level to go through. So wherever we go,
Yeah, we've just got to start going now, so.
keep in mind, I like wasting time as much as the next guy, but this doesn't seem like something we can wait on.
Nope.
But does that also mean that we can risk getting into a serious fight right now?
I'd rather get into a serious fight and rest up once we reach the rest of our party than
That's fair.
go the wrong direction and waste 5 hours.
Yep.
But we're already on the way to wasting 5 hours, so we might as well pick up the pace here.
My thoughts exactly, and I'm going to start walking.
I'm gonna follow behind Bugman.
I follow as well.
Okay.
If need be, Gale can just carry Novos.
Oh, that is hilarious.
What?
Okay, so you know how I said I was preparing like all night? You know what I completely fucking forgot?
What?
I had Conan Exiles loaded the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have it loaded now?
Yes.
Has your OBS picked out the audio from it the entire time?
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Maybe from
I don't know.
No, I did notice the fact that we could see the fact that Conan is open on you sharing your screen, but I just didn't think much of it. We can see the little Conan icon there at the bottom.
It could be why you cut out earlier that one time. It was very brief, but
Hey, give me just a moment.
Jolly's having to like save and exit and make sure everything's good.
That's the problem. I don't think
Right.
everything is good.
uh-oh.
Because
Oh,
it's
no.
been up all night. You know what you do? You
Yeah.
starve and die of thirst in Codan.
Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Johnny is had unforeseen circumstance.
Katie ratio and Conan. You have died of thirst. You have died of thirst. You have died.
Oh, good.
You
It's
have
supposed
been
to be a
mauled
survival
by
game.
wolf.
He failed at the one task of the game, survival.
You failed the vibe check. God, name a better drink than water.
Dr. Pepper.
That doesn't keep you alive. So
Dr. Pepper has water in it. So fuck my ass.
I will deal with that later. Okay.
Is that just a pile of saw blades chasing you?
Yes, that is I believe Noida, and he's got saw blades chasing him.
That's so unfortunate.
Very much so.
And it
'Cause
looks
they
like
do-
they explode.
Yes, and they also chew through the ground if you see there.
Alright.
This is why I don't play Noida.
I would like to
Okay,
get a
okay,
Noida,
back to
but,
this.
you
Back
know.
to this. Back to this.
Okay.
Alright, so have we made a decision on which way we're going?
We're
We're just
following
following
Gregor.
Gregor.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are following me? Well, I'm
Yeah.
making my
Much.
way back to the room with the fork.
Okay. So everybody's following. Okay, I do not feel like doing all this again. Are we bringing the goblin?
If we just leave him tied up in the
I
hall.
didn't kill the goblin.
What?
Honestly, that goblin's been unconscious for so long, I think he might be dead. So yeah. I think
Okay, so
We
we're just leaving him.
He just like wakes up and he's just bound.
Okay,
He's
cool.
like, what's going
Pulling
on?
you guys through the wall real quick. Okay. So you come back to the fort, and you have a couple options. You have the front left one here. This leads up to the area with all the scuff marks and everything. You've got your middle path that you just came out of, and then you've got the right path that leads down to what seems to be a maze of some sort.
And the sleeping.
Yep.
Goblins. We're just following Gregor.
So, Gregor, where are you going, Gregor?
I gotta go with the vote of public opinion. I gotta go down.
You go. Okay, so you're going down.
You want to avoid the bone corridor? Fine.
Okay.
If it's worse, it's your fault.
What do you mean it's my fault? I'm following your
Not
opinion.
you, not you. The ones who chose this corridor. I hate mazes.
All right. So, Gregor, you
Meanwhile,
walk
we
down.
wake up every single goblin with our yelling.
Yeah, so down here, to your left, through the 5-foot wide entrance, is that sleeping little area that that Minara was telling you about, and then on the right side here is the 10-foot wide corridor that leads down what seems to be that maze that she was talking about.
Can't stealth worth a shit, so we gotta take the maze.
Okay. So, you walk in, everybody starts following behind. Is there a certain order that we want to walk in?
I'm taking front, man.
Okay, you're front man.
I'll cover the back.
I'm
we have
probably
any-
also near the front.
Does anybody have anything that we can drop to make a trail?
Give me a moment. I can drop matches from my tinderbox.
It's a possibility.
I mean, I've got rune cards, but like, I'd rather not drop those.
Right.
Give me a second. Let me see if I got a spell for this.
Are these caves, is it like, is there any dirt on the ground, or
There's a little bit
is
of
it
dirt.
just
Not a whole lot. There's some, there's some rocks have been crushed up into like wet dirt and stuff. Not quite mud, but kind of damp dirt.
I mean, I know that we've discussed it before, but with Druidcraft, I can't just like create just a flower just out of just normal dirt, right? Like I need some sort of seed or something.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Am I able to use minor illusion outside of a 30-foot range? Like, if I walk away 30 feet, will it remain?
Will what remain?
My minor illusion.
That's a good question.
Can't we just try to make like a marking on the wall?
That's what I'm seeing if I can do with minor illusion, like a glowing rune.
Range. The duration's only a minute for minor illusion.
Oh.
And it also says the illusion ends if you dismiss it as an action or if you cast a spell again.
Oh.
Yo, Johnny.
About to say, I could create like a line, but no.
Johnny, question.
Yeah.
Could I inscribe the walls with like a little bit of light? With runic inscriptions or no?
I found it. Prestidigitation. Magic mark. You can make a color or a small mark or a symbol appear on an object for 1 hour.
But can you do that multiple times? Like, will it stay?
You make a color. It says choose an effect from the options below. Spell multiple. If you cast a spell multiple times, you can have up to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I could draw on the wall with like some charcoal, but it might be hard to see.
Because you say
Gel...
such as text, drawings, and voice recordings.
Yeah.
So
So Gel, and yeah, you're at the level to do that, right?
Yes, I am trained.
Okay. Then yeah, you could, because I believe you just use a card to do that.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So
I guess Gel, as we go along, is going to use rune cards to a little bit to mark the path.
Okay, he's marking the path. It cut you out so hard there, but I'm just gonna. We heard mark the path, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just let me know when I'm using my rune.
Cool. Well,
because
you do have this fork here. Seems to be 2 pathways there.
We can go one way, and I could send Frostwind the other.
So
I'm going down.
You're going down?
I'll send Frostwind the other way then. And I'm gonna hold on to Solaris' shoulder.
Yep.
Can I assume I leave a little marking here, showing that we went down?
Yep. So,
cool.
Frostwind is going down, and as you send Frostwind down, you see another one of those corridors where basically it like squeezes down to about, you know, the kind of like the squeeze that Gregor had to go through before.
Oh.
And it seems it goes in and it kind of just turns, but it does lead to some sort of like, you know, it expands at some point.
Okay. I'll have Frostwind go down a little further.
Okay. So, you do notice that as Frostwind kind of like goes through, at the very end of that squeeze path, Frostwind, I'm looking here. Frostwind, at the very end of the path, you notice that there seems to be some type of scorch marks like around the entrance of that area.
Oh. Okay. I'll let the group know. Pathway that Frostwind went gets smaller at a certain point, but a little further down, there's some scorch marks on the wall.
Interesting.
We'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 ways we can accomplish this maze. One takes a while, but is guaranteed to us to not get lost. I don't know if you've ever heard of the hug the wall method. You hug the leftmost wall, and you hit every single dead end. But you will find the exit. Guaranteed. You never get lost so long as you hug that left wall.
Yeah, as long as we keep going left, right?
Technique in the 70s.
No, that was actually in the 80s, and it led to something really bad. But we're not going to worry about that.
Oh, well, that's just great.
I'm okay with
80s
doing
are not
that
a great
method.
time.
I'm okay with doing that method. I'm just gonna have Frostwind keep going down whatever path we don't go down.
Okay, so
I'm gonna summon him back and resummon him.
Okay. So Gregor, you wanted to go down first, right?
Yes. And
okay.
then I will be going down again.
Cool. Is anybody following directly behind you?
I think we're all just.
Me.
Because from
behind.
Yeah, because this is going to be like a single file line kind of deal.
Gotcha.
You know, all these areas do seem very small. So who is anybody gonna be right behind Gregor or waiting for Gregor?
Me.
I'm still following up the back. In fact,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Anybody right behind Gel, or are we giving space?
I'll maybe put Novos behind Gel, considering Gel's kind of having to drag him along right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've got Gregor, Gel, Novos. Who's next?
Maybe Fidget.
Okay.
Gonna put her in the middle.
Put Fidget in the middle.
So Lars, do you want to be in like the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up the rear.
Okay.
Because I got my like route ready to poke whatever comes along. We'll be
Then
fine.
I would say it might be best for Timmy to go, then Ito, then me, then Solaris.
Ito,
And I'm gonna hold on to
Okay. Cool.
Ito's shoulder.
So, Gregor, you are going to follow the left wall, right?
AKA, yes, I will be going down. So if you're in that top corridor there, then it would be to my left.
So
yes, go
yeah,
down.
so in here, well, the left wall
Yes.
would be at the top, because
The way that you're facing, you're technically facing down, so.
I was more meaning like from an upward, like top.
Okay, so you're gonna go down.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna go down in here, and of course the rest start following and everything right behind.
The idea is that you're tracing along one side.
Yeah. No, I get that. I just didn't know if you were starting from that hallway or if you were starting from down here or something.
Nah, I'm starting from down there.
All right, cool.
And I might not stick to that.
I'm also sending Frostman down the other path.
Okay, you're sending Frostman down this path?
Yeah.
Okay. So you send
Every
Frostman
path that
down.
we don't go down.
And I assume I'm leaving a little marking as well.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
You do send Frostman down, and it does seem that upon reaching where Frostman is currently, it turns and it goes about 5 feet back, but it just seems to be a dead end.
Okay, then I'm summoning him back.
Yep.
We will not be coming back up.
Cool. So I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do is send Gregor first, and then send everybody else at some point, because y'all are just following closely behind. So Gregor, you keep walking, and you get in, and
Up.
you see another one. Okay, you're gonna go up.
Yep.
Okay.
I am leaving another marking.
By the way, I am definitely searching the ground for pressure plates.
Okay. Roll me perception.
Whoop, close that by mistake. Bam.
You would know a thing or two about pressure plates, wouldn't you?
24.
Jeez, your rolls have been crazy tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you
gonna
can
make
check D&D Beyond. You can...
So,
I was gonna make a
He also
joke
has
of
that.
because he's so close to the floor, does he get advantage?
yeah. No, he does not. But, yeah. So, you haven't seen anything thus far, but upon entering this corridor, you find, you peek around the corner, you do find a dead end, and you stop yourself just before you end up stepping, across. You are just about to accidentally, slightly, move a rock that seems to be sitting on top of a pressure plate, weighting it down.
Does it look like the other end of the wall? Does there appear to be little holes? Like here.
Yeah, let me.
I would like to
Yeah,
see if I
you
can
do
try to
notice.
collect
Yeah, you
the
do notice
poison.
that there's a few stones on the ground that do seem loose. You notice that there are very, very tiny holes, about as big as probably a few insects could come through at best, in the walls themselves.
Yeah, not worth it. No.
Yep.
And I'm gonna motion for Gil to go back.
Yep. All right. So you're going back, and you're gonna go down this other one.
Yeah, I'm
Once
gonna.
again, scanning.
I guess I use 2 runes or 2 cards this time. One to change what the first marking was, and then one to mark that we're going down the other path.
Okay.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to mark an X on that pathway.
Okay. Cool. So you start walking down, and as you turn the corner, you do see another dead end, and you notice that within your tile, but you're not quite hitting it. You do notice that there is, in fact, some type of tripwire there.
Alrighty. I just want to warn you, your music is cutting out really bad.
What, in the Discord stuff?
In Discord, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's playing
Like,
fine
your
for
mu-
me,
your-
so.
Your music is stuttering really bad. I just want to let you know.
All right.
It looks like it's showing a connectivity issue.
Oh, of course. Of course I have connectivity issues.
I just wanted to warn you so it doesn't pick up in the recording, you know?
Oh no, the recording's fine. It's not on the internet.
Oh, okay, cool.
So. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, so you end up finding yourself basically foot to tripwire almost. And what looks like to be another dead end.
I scan to see what this tripwire would lead to.
Okay.
I scan the room.
Yep. Give me another perception.
Damn, 12.
12.
Hot rolling can't last me forever.
Yeah. So you notice that. I mean, you do notice the tripwire itself. You're just not sure what it's connected to. You see wires kind of like going along the walls, but you're not sure. Like they seem to. Like the wires themselves seem to go up to like the ceiling almost, but you have. I mean, you can't really tell where they go.
I am going to... Actually, let me see how long this... Okay, it says range 30 feet. I'm going to walk 30 feet back through that corridor.
So back here.
And then tell him to move back. And then I'm going to use Mage Hand to trip the wire.
Okay. So you send Mage Hand out. It goes over, trips the wire. You hear. You actually hear what sounds to be a pulley of some kind, and then you see blasting out. In front of you. It seems that there were holes that you didn't notice all throughout this, and what you can assume to be around the corner. Pots of oil blast out and break onto the ground, and you see little metal pieces against wire spark it, and the whole thing turns to fire.
I nudge Gal and then point to my temple. That would have been a fun ride.
Yeah.
That's one way to cook your bacon.
Yep. Good thing the 70s taught you well.
He looks reflective.
Oh yes, the good old 70s and the mazes and the traps.
Navigating my ex's basement.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Yep.
Seems like both of these areas are dead ends. Actually, I'm going to go back. Is it still on fire? Or...
Yeah, no, the fire seems to be lingering a little bit because it's burning all the oil.
Oh, okay. I get that there was an explosion. I get that it was loud. Did it sound like a door opened up?
No.
Okay. Alright, move it back.
Yep. Alright, cool. Moving on back. Moving on back. Moving on back. Moving the whole group back. Moving on
And I guess
back.
as we get to the main area, Gail is just gonna... Actually, we don't even need to mark it that we didn't go down here, really. Or, like, we shouldn't go down here, because it's...
It seems like the small area.
Alright. I'm just putting Gregor there for now, but Gregor,
Oh.
would you like to continue down this path if you so wish?
Was this the area that Rosalind went down and said that there was a...
No. No, that was the... Yeah, that was...
went down that pathway.
Frosman went down that one?
Yeah,
yeah,
and
Frostman went down that one.
you said it turned and then it came to a dead end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
I mean, I guess, once again, being very careful for traps, I'm going to just see if there's anything down this corridor.
Alright. So...
Novos is taking the next one.
Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and give me perception. As you are slowly
Bam.
walking down.
Well, folks, it's been fun. I got a 10.
Oh no.
All right. Is everybody else following right behind?
Could you have like casted guidance on yourself for that?
No, I don't
Considering-
have guidance.
You don't have guidance? Oh. Well, shoot.
No, I have
way behind
bless. I have bless, but
Oh,
and I can't
w-
give bardic inspiration to myself.
got you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
If I was right behind you, I would do it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So
No,
you end
I'll
up.
take the consequences of my actions.
Yep. So I assume at this point nobody said otherwise when I asked. So you're all walking in, and upon walking in, Gregor, you turn and you see a dead end of some kind. And as you see a dead end, right behind you, Gel notices that there. So Gel happens to see last second as you step on a pressure plate that there are a bunch of holes sticking out of the wall all the way down, very small holes sticking out of random pieces in the wall all the way down to the turn where Ito is. I need everyone from Ito down to Gregor to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! That's my one weakness.
As you know that spears, as you see spears fly out of the walls and the ceiling straight at all of you.
Hey Johnny, I get advantage on dex unless I'm incapacitated now. I don't have to just see it.
Hold on, let me
So-
see. I need to see if I can use my bardic inspiration. I need to see if it's instantaneous. No, I need the
Well,
bonus action.
advantage
God
did
damn
not.
it.
Advantage did not really help me. I rolled a 1 and a 9. So, 12.
Seems like we got lucked out on this one, eh?
Oh no! Okay, it's a 15. It's a 15.
Oh no.
It's a 16, ain't it? It's a DC 16, ain't it?
Let me. I'm counting up for Fidget and Ito, so I'll just figure that out.
Oh no.
So, if you got below, let's see, did it?
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'm terrified.
Wait, you're short. Maybe the spears won't hit you.
These tunnels were made for goblins.
It's gonna take out everybody's shins.
Well,
Just toothpicks come out of the wall and stab everyone.
gods, I love heading up the rear.
I had a +0 for dexterity saving throws, by the way.
Johnny, please don't make me watch Ito die again.
Look, I had a +3 and advantage.
Wait, what? Did Nature
You
Boy
have
die?
contracted blood blight.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, no!
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We're not bringing that into this!
You have contracted lycanthropy.
So,
A werewolf soul.
before I tell you the result of this, I need everyone to do me one little favor and roll for initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I hate it here. God. As the word pops out, I'm just gonna. This is why I fucking hate mazes.
I got a 9, so that's fun.
I feel like D&D Beyond is telling me something. I've rolled initiative twice for this character. I got a 6 both times.
I got a 5, guys! Yay!
No, hold on. I think I got a 6 for the fairy encounter too.
Let's see, Minara, what'd you get?
I got a 20.
Okay, nice. Okay, so at the start of this, you were all surprised by the trap. All the spears stab out. If you got below a 16.
Oh no!
Does
If you got below a 16, you fail. If you succeed, you are going to be taking half of this damage.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a lot of
there's
dice.
the dice. We can hear them.
Desk slam.
It was just so loud.
If you fail, you're going to be taking 15 points of piercing damage. And if you succeeded, you will be taking half of that, which is 7.
That's my hell.
Ah!
I am a medic bag.
Well, everyone, let's put the fries in the bag for this.
As we start this, we go on to Minara. Minara, is there anything you would like to attempt to do?
I mean, just watch
You're-
everybody get
Yeah,
speared,
everyone's
right?
getting skewered, basically.
Oh gosh. Okay, can I like try, I don't know, can I grab Ito and pull him back or
If you want to use your action to grab him and pull him out, sure.
Man, I think that's the only thing I can really do.
Can we just go down the bone hallway now?
I'm gonna try and grab Ito with my action and pull him back and
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so of course, like, he's not gonna like fight against it. You grab him,
Right.
you yoink him
Okay.
out, and you are able to pull him out.
Okay, and then I want to cast let's see.
I have 15 health.
Yeah, I want to cast a level 2 healing word on Gregor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Because keep in mind, I got shanked by the goblin before this.
Right, that's true. Oh my goodness.
So are these like constantly stabbing, or are these just like the one-time stab?
They stabbed and retracted. That's all I can tell you.
Boy.
I mean, you could probably make an effort to try to, step by it now.
Okay, that is. Yikes! Wow, that's it. Wow, I didn't roll well at all. I apologize. That's only 9 points of healing.
Yay, I
Yikes.
get one more round.
I am so sorry. I rolled
No, it's
very
okay.
So, one thing I will say is, if you can, you might want to at least step out of the hallway so people can come through properly.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze past Solaris.
Yeah. So you squeeze
Guys, I'm
past.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
So I'll put you back here, so you're still inside of them.
Okay.
All right, cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna move to Ito. Ito is going to step up, and he is going to. Yep, 30 feet. Cool. Ito is going to cast. Bless. I wonder if this. Okay. Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. So that would be. So he's going to cast that at the 3rd level. So he can hit all 5 of you.
Nice.
So now all of you get a D4 added to your next ability check or saving throw.
Am I able to stack this?
Stack Bless?
If I also cast Bless, would you be able to roll 2d4?
I don't think that's the case. Let me check. I don't believe you can. No, it does not. It cannot stack with itself. Makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. Yeah. Okay. So you have an extra D4 to attack rolls or saving throws. And then once he does that, he is going to move out of the way to let people come through. Then we're going to move on to Gel.
Cool. Can I try and just like shove everyone in the hallway backwards?
Like just try to push everybody at once out.
I mean, I can also fall out of initiative if need be, but like,
you won't be able to do Gregor because he's behind you.
yeah. I just mean
It's
so
all
that
good.
like I can try and like help me get out by pushing.
Oh, I mean, you can move. You can kind of move past them if needed. It's just, I thought you meant you wanted to try to push all three of them out of the hallway.
How tall is this hallway? Can he throw Gregor over everyone's head?
Actually, yeah, that's actually a better question. Can I toss Gregor?
So
You'll
the
have to
hallway's
toss him
Past
the
everyone?
hallway's about like 12 feet high, so you might be able to throw him a little bit. You might be able to.
Let's go.
I will perform an acrobatics check with my +1.
Ballin'.
Okay. I would like to try to throw Gregor past everyone so he gets out of there.
Objection! Gregor Ballin!
Where's the fucking ball? That'll be my last bomb for session.
What do I need to roll for this, Johnny?
1 sec.
Johnny's just like, why are we giving this a stupid idea?
As I know why I'm not getting good rolls, it's because I don't have my necklace.
Oh yeah, he's
Ah.
giving it to you.
Because no one still has it.
No,
You
that's so
probably just had to take it.
Something's charmed
No,
Novos,
I
even
need
though...
for it to work. Novos has to give it back to me.
Okay, so here's
Seriously?
here's what I can do.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to bowl him past everyone?
So you can throw him. Unfortunately, it will be you will be making I mean, you're just gonna be throwing him past everybody. So
Yeah.
you're gonna do basically improvised weapon. So that's disadvantage on the throw. And you're going to be able to throw him with your disadvantage a number equal to the number that you get, like a number of feet equal to what you get.
Well, okay.
If it does not exceed everybody, then he's just going to you just can't send him anywhere.
Can I use the help action in order to negate that disadvantage?
Unfortunately not, because it's still an improvised throw.
He as I throw him, it's like he jumps out of my hand.
If you have a spell or something that gives him advantage, you can negate that, but
Give me a second.
yeah. Unfortunately, you can't help him throw you. That's not really a thing.
You can curl
Wait,
up into
Johnny.
the ball.
Johnny, wait, I can reckless attack, technically.
Oh my god. Please do
Okay,
it.
I can't.
If you reckless
well,
attack, you will have disadvantage if you have to make another saving throw. I'm just going to say that right now, because you're putting your entire back into this.
Guys, should I do
hold
this?
on, no, because you've already got bless on you.
Yeah, no, just wait.
Well, you said you have advantage on dex saving throws?
I already get advantage on dex saving throws.
Right, so it'll just be a straight
Yeah.
roll for your dex save. I think it might be worth it to get Gregor out.
Wait, hold on, aid. No, that's just hit points.
I need those too.
Okay, no, hold up.
The problem
hold up.
the problem is, Gregor, another thing to keep in mind, it's not your turn yet, so you would have to wait.
Yeah.
He has to throw you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Just do it.
So,
Okay.
because I have advantage on dexterity saving throws, I can just. I'm going to reckless attack, throw a.
Okay, so going ahead, give me a straight roll for doing an unarmed because that's your,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could help, but I can't.
12.
You're able to throw him 12 feet, which unfortunately, I would only get him to where Fidget is.
I mean, that's better than
And-
nothing right now.
It's
Bless
better.
doesn't- Bless doesn't help with that roll at all. Like you can't add anything to it.
Can I add bless onto that?
I mean, you really could, yeah, because you could add D4 for that.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Because it is
I
technically
got
a
I mean, it would only bring you up to a 15, though, wouldn't it?
which is
I
as
rolled
far
a
as where
4,
Fidget is, from where he is.
So that would be 16.
Wait. Oh.
Because I got 12, that would be 16 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So if you
So-
were waffles.
Yeah.
If we want to roll it that way.
So he's with Waffles right now.
Well, would it
Yay.
be from where Gel is or from where Gregor is? Because if it's from where Gel is, then you would be able to throw him past Waffles.
Yeah, but another thing is he has to spend some of that time grabbing Gregor, picking him up into his square, which is part of his strength, and then throw him.
Right. Well, I mean,
Then
He is
Wait,
throwing
Gregor
him from
technic-
he's throwing him basically from Gregor's position all the way.
So he's in
yeah,
the
but
same
it's
square as Waffles.
But it's Gel's attack.
I get that,
I mean,
but he's
game-
throwing that object is moving the number of feet that he just did. That was
Guys,
that-
gameplay-wise, there's no difference between waffles and there. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, because the spikes are still right there after Waffles, so...
Yeah, and another thing too is since he would be landing in Timmy's square, I mean, you throw him over, you get him over and everything. Timmy, I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
Regardless, by the way, this is not normally allowed. I can't put people in the same tile unless they're tiny. Timmy, what'd you get?
9.
Shit. Timmy has been knocked prone.
I think it's
Uh,
Is there
you said
any way I
tiny.
can make an acrobatics save to land?
yeah, give me an acrobatics check or you're gonna fall prone.
This went from like a cool idea to just like worse and worse.
It
Well, I
rolled
mean-
from a natural 20 to a 9.
Oh
So I got a 10.
You got a 10. Yeah, so you have also fallen prone.
no. Well, okay. Well, maybe them being prone's good, right? Maybe the spears are going above their heads.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's say this again.
No, these
with
holes
more
are also
emphasis.
these holes are not every spear is in a horizontal. There are diagonal ones too coming from the corners.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
say this
Oh.
with more emphasis. It was made for goblins.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is that Gel's turn?
I still have movement, right?
Yeah, you still have your movement. Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Is it like? Oh god, I don't even want to like tempt that if it goes. I can squeeze past everyone.
You technically could, yeah.
Cool. Can I just try and squeeze past everyone as much as I can?
Cool. Each person you go through will be difficult terrain.
Okay.
So. Oh fuck! How much? Well, you can take the dash. Well, no, you can't take the dash action. You just use an action.
Yeah. I've got 30 feet of movement, so
Sounds like Gel's getting poked.
It's because I'm sorry to say, but you can't.
Oh my god!
If
you
this
ended by
hallway was
fucking-
any bigger, you'd be fine. But like because of how small, because it's not. I mean, technically it's 5 feet wide, but like the problem is that like it's curved at the
Yeah.
bottom and all of that. Yeah, no, it's pretty small.
yeah.
Yeah.
I picture you, like, before the next barrage of spears, you just end up by stomping on Gregory's back.
You know what? I still have my bonus action. Correct?
Yeah.
I would like to enter rage.
Okay. Cool. He's gonna enter rage. Okay.
Where's he going?
He's mad that I didn't get over Timmy.
Yes, basically.
Cool. So.
But yeah, rage also will reduce the damage if they come out again.
We're gonna move on to fidget. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. 15.
I gave you that money.
Well, there's not really much she could do. Cool. Then we're gonna move on to Timmy, who is currently under Gregor. So
Who's also prone.
Yep.
Oh no.
My
great.
bones.
So Timmy, hey buddy, how you doing?
Gregor, you don't have to worry about it. Tim, you broke your fall.
Yeah, Timmy has taken 0.0005 psychic damage from getting crushed. This was just embarrassing.
Well, hate to say, I told you guys, but I told you we should have went up to the top.
So,
I
Timmy, it's on to you.
solidly agree.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Waffles.
Timmy.
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 Hey,
Okay, Timmy, it is on to you. You are currently prone.
Waffles.
Timmy moves to get unprone.
Okay, so you use half your movement to get up. So, how much movement do you have?
30.
Okay, you have 30. Okay, that's what I thought with the new rules and everything. Cool. So you use 15 to get up. You take 20 to get here, and then you can use 25 and 30 to get out. Cool. Anything else? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Gregor, on to you.
Well, first I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Am I able to use my action to sprint?
To dash? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to try and move to where, Okay, hold on. Give me a second. No, that's not the right. That's not the right rule.
Yeah. So if you take the dash action, it'd be, you'll have 45 feet of movement.
So that's where that will end, and then am I able to get to here?
Yeah, you got plenty of movement to do that. Yep. So you are now up there.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. Then we're gonna move on to Solaris. Would you like to attempt anything?
Novo stands there and gets stabbed until he dies.
I'm gonna be like, I freaking told you guys, and I'm gonna start walking out back toward the main area.
All right, cool. And he walks off. Yep. Novos. On to you, Novos.
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 No.
Brandon. Novos.
Brandon.
Brandon. Brandino.
Brandon, wake up.
Brandino.
Brandon, wake up.
Brandon.
I'm calling.
Samurai.
Wake up.
Wake up, samurai.
We gotta see.
Brandon.
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 Bro's gone.
Okay, so due to the laws of eDIOCRACY, Brandon has forfeited his turn.
Oh dear.
We are saying that he dropped out of initiative. Unfortunately,
boy.
the end of that initiative means that Brandino will have to, along with Gel, make a saving throw.
Oh god.
Novus is gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh.
He just left.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
he probably did fall asleep. So I rolled a 17. Got 17.
okay. You got a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling out the cook dice. Let's see what I get. Let's see
17.
what I get for Novos.
Nice.
17 on a flat roll.
Okay, cool. He succeeded on that. So both of you will be taking half, which is going to be so at half damage, you will be taking 9 piercing.
9 piercing.
Yep.
So I take another half damage because I'm enraged.
Yeah, that's true. So you would be taking.
So
Well, okay. So that would technically. Oh gosh. Because you would be taking a
So-
quarter. So let me do
Yeah.
the math for a quarter so I can get the exact amount. Yeah, you would get 4. You would take 4. Just making sure. Okay. But Novos is going to be taking 9. So, I will move Novos out if he doesn't end up coming back next turn, or if he doesn't come back right now. Either way, he's going to take that. Oh, did he not do the saving throw from before? Oh, he must have been out
maybe
before
not.
that too.
He's been out for a while.
Johnny, he's been out since the pool situation.
Oh,
Pretty
really?
much, yeah.
Ah,
Since
Okay,
before
so-
we
dang.
went scouting.
do you want to just roll him another one? And then...
Let's see. What was yeah, I'll roll the other one because the last one was 15 damage that got
yeah,
halved.
15 damage.
So I'll roll him one and see what happens. Another success. So he'll only take 7 of that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, now we move on. Yeah. So
Yeah.
after that, Novos, after getting stabbed at again, he kicks back into high gear. His brain is back to reality. He thought he was dead for a second there, but he's really not. And now he is going to jump back into initiative so he can run the fuck away. And now,
Okay, I was
and-
just gonna say I pick him up if you need.
yeah,
but yeah.
I'm just gonna say we jump down to Gel.
Cool. I'm just gonna run out.
Cool. So you run out, and that is it for that. Well, you guys are not dead.
Not yet.
So you do notice that this stuff keeps stabbing and stabbing, and it's going to be going on until a minute is finished.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Well, looks like we're not going down there.
All right,
We're the
everyone.
bone zone.
For now, let's all head back up to the main room. I think I have an idea of what.
Okay. So all of you are heading to the main room.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just drag like this. Y'all see outside the map now. Yay. Okay. So, you
I'm
come
gonna
back to the main
grab-
room,
I'm sorry.
and yeah. I mean, you got one path left, unless you want to go down the path you went before.
I'm going to snag my necklace from Novos.
Ah,
Put it
yeah,
on.
yeah. Just yoink.
I'm going to set up a couple of candles.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Augury.
What does that do?
You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a course of action you plan to take. within the
I
next
know.
30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah,
DM
this
chooses
spell.
the omen from the omens table.
Yep.
If we take the large passage with the bones, how will that fare for us?
What was this called again?
Augury.
Augury. Okay.
Augury.
Okay. So you sit down, you cast this. Do you want to cast this as a ritual? Because it is a ritual spell.
Cast it as a ritual. Does that mean that it consumes the spell slot?
No, ritual spells you spend 10 minutes to cast a spell instead of using a spell slot.
Yes, I would like to spend 10 minutes.
Okay,
cast
cool.
The spell.
Brother Novos, are you good?
Which is actually perfect timing with that because I was gonna have Ito. He's gonna spend 10 minutes because that is his requirement for casting Prayer of Healing.
Ooh, okay.
And Prayer of Healing. He'll do that to second level.
So it just kind of works out like that. That's good.
Yeah. So since he's got the time, because he realizes he's doing a ritual, he is going to cast this because it does take 10 minutes, and then he is going to heal everybody. That did not land in the mat. Whew. He's healing everybody for 14 hit points.
Nice.
Let's go.
I am too busy doing like the Doctor Strange, looking at all possible futures pose.
Yeah.
The answer is 42. He just like comes out of this. This is the answer.
That's very unexpected. That wasn't an option for this spell.
That wasn't even the question. That wasn't even like what I was asking, but okay.
Okay. So, after 10 minutes of sitting around and waiting for to finish his ritual, I gotta pull up the table again. There it is. Finally, Grigor, you get you end up getting a little bit of a insight, and the insight tells you woe.
Woe and owlbear be upon ye.
I'm gonna get up and use prestidigitation to draw a gigantic X on that path.
Okay.
When there is one path,
I guess we gotta go and
we're paying the
potentially.
hobgoblins a visit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going back in that maze.
Understandable.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, let's I guess let's push through. And so, you all start making your way again. I'm going to throw everyone in one spot because I'm so tired of moving you all around.
Honestly, I'm surprised
Bless
you
you.
just didn't make one massive like player token.
So, because I'm not used to this, okay? I don't have the module that allows for stacking people together.
Hey, Gregor has been the one kind of taking the lead so far, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk back. That goblin's still unconscious.
That one's still in co-
All right,
As
so
far as
so
I-
I am not convinced he's not dead.
yeah. So, you come back. Now, there is that squeeze path that you can go through that leads straight to that room with the hobgoblins and the goblin, but then you also have this other tunnel that you could go down.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing... actually, I need to check to see if I can do that multiple times. Hold on. Augury, is there like something that tells me that I can't do that? Okay, if you cast a spell more than once before finishing a long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance
That
for
you
each
that you get
casting
nothing.
after the first time that you get no answer.
Yep.
I want to do this again for the but I'm not going to use it as a ritual. I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay. So you're just gonna
Takes
cast
a minute.
it. Okay. Ask me.
Will this hobgoblin room lead us to the exit?
You get wheel from it.
Alrighty. And you know, for as much as y'all fought me on going this path, saying I was crazy for following the bugs, we go this way. It's the right way. I feel it in my bone.
I have learned to not to not double guess your judgment, Gregor.
Don't question the 70s.
Don't question the 70s.
Did anybody else hear him say bone?
Novos!
Oh, Novos is back.
Where the hell did you go?
I am going to hand.
Where'd you go, Novos?
The host was taking a nap in the corner.
Oh my god.
Novos, you might want to refresh your character sheet because your health has been a little updated. You took a bunch of damage, you got healed. Alright, Gregor.
By the way, Novos, do you have a spell known as Arms of Hedar?
No.
Now you do. I'm handing you a spell scroll.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's a sorcerer, not a wizard, but
Yeah.
A one-time thing.
The
yeah,
what?
it's a one-time use of Arms of Hadar.
I thought he
Oh,
was a
okay.
warlock. I'm dumb.
No, he's a sorcerer.
You
So-
might not be able to use this. I don't think we have any warlocks here.
I mean, not a sorcerer.
I think I'm pretty sure I can still use it.
It's just a one-time use.
Yeah, it's just a one-time thing.
I don't touch that icky eldritch stuff.
What was the spell called?
Arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hardar. Okay.
Yeah, Arms of Hardon.
That's a
Arms
little bit of
of
a different
Hardon.
spell there.
Definitely not
It's a slightly different spell.
The old maiden upstairs gets mad when I use other gods' spells.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so all of you are you're at this fork again. You can squeeze through this one thing that you know leads to the path straight to the goblins and hobgoblins, but then you have the other tunnel that you could go through as well.
Hobgoblin. I feel it in my bones.
Bone or bones?
Plural.
The question is, do we feel that it would be best to go through the tunnel and hope that we can all get in there before,
I
everyone
show
all of
him
them are
the
up?
stab wounds.
No, I'm just saying that this tunnel path probably leads to the room as well. Do we want to just go through the tunnel, or do we want to see if the path leads to that room as well?
I'm going for the sure bet.
I want to kill something. Please, let's just go kill things.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Mm.
I'm
Okay,
gonna look at our unconscious goblin friend. I'm gonna see if he's breathing.
He's breathing.
He's
It's
breathing.
been a
Okay.
He's breathing.
Can I make him not? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
Eno turns over and goes, well, how about we send, anyone that's small through this side to flank them?
You know,
If that tunnel does lead out to the other side, why don't we just flank them?
That sounds good to me. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm taking the path that I know, though.
So, like, you're okay. Yeah, you're going through the small one.
Yeah.
All right.
You're taking the path that you know those.
Yeah. Is Timmy falling behind too? Because I believe
Hello?
Timmy's small as well, right? Isn't Timmy small? Waffles.
Timmy.
Waffles.
Timmy.
Come on.
Tamar.
Timmy.
Waffle. Yeah. Isn't Timmy a small creature? Are you small or medium?
Yes.
You're small. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you plan to follow Fidget and Grigor through this, or do you want to go with the rest of them?
I'll follow them.
Okay. You'll follow Grigor and Fidget then. Cool.
Yep.
So they are going to make their way in. The rest of the party. I assume Grigor's going first, right?
I smell stone. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have Fidget right behind Timmy. Okay, I need the marching order for the rest of you. Who's in the front?
I guess I'm going to be in the front.
Okay.
I guess.
You're in the front. Is Solaris in the front?
Oh no, I'll cover the rear.
You'll cover the rear again?
Cool.
Who else? Anybody else? I mean, it's 10 feet wide. You can have... Well, actually, wait a minute. Let me hold my tongue for a second.
It goes down to the 5 feet.
Yeah, it goes down to the 5 feet. So, this is the current marching order we've got.
Yeah, I guess this marching order works.
Yep. Okay. I'm just trying to move everyone in position. This is taking forever. All right. So, Gel, as you look up and you turn the corner, you do notice that you find, there's a little bit of a campfire in the center. There's a couple goblins sitting on the side and everything. Grigor, you also notice this as all of you are moving up. Why did I move Fidget to? What the heck? So, can I select all three, please? There we go. Founder's not being nice to me. It's not being nice. Yeah, so Gregor, you also get a peek inside. So you're able to kind of get into the corner. You're able to see some stuff. You see there's a couple goblins around the... Oh, you have a light. Are you hiding the light currently as you're peeking in?
Johnny, there's no point. I can't stealth for anything.
How long has it been since I casted it, though? Has it been an hour?
I was gonna say, has it been a while since I touched myself, or?
I have a plan that I think is funny and may work, but if not, we can just enter combat.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, because Novos also touched himself.
I mean, if need be, Novos can sneak in and just fireball everything.
Yeah,
Oh
I was gonna ask how
big the room was?
Yeah, no, actually, I wasn't gonna ask that.
If my thing works, no bloodshed will have to occur.
Oh boy.
Okay,
I
well,
want all the bloodshed.
I see some of you already went on ahead and did it. I think. Yeah, I need all of you to please roll for initiative, because they are going to see all of the light. And yeah.
18. Finally, a good initiative roll.
It wasn't a 6. It was a 12.
Okay.
A 7. You know what? I'm forget me being
Manara?
beyond. I'm just gonna roll my real dice.
I also rolled a 7.
Well, would I mean, yeah,
From now on.
it's okay. It's okay if the things move, but I'm still going to attempt on my turn to do something.
Okay. Gel. Gil?
17.
Okay, 17.
I forget. I mute myself just so like no background noise gets like in, and I sometimes forget that.
Oh, okay.
Roswin also rolled an 18, by the way.
Got it.
Novos is still groggy from his nap.
Cool. Thank you, everybody gets initiative. Alright. We are going to start this off as battle commences. We're going to actually start it off with Fidget.
Yay, Fidget.
Yep.
Fidget.
So Fidget's gonna start this off.
And she has a gun now.
She does have a gun.
Who gave her a gun?
Go do a crime.
Go do a crime.
So, Fidget is, okay, so technically you're not standing out in the open there. They're technically in this hallway. I just wanted to give him vision, because he's peeking his head in. So Fidget is going to... Oh, she can't really squeeze by. It's too small. She is going to... Oh, she can't do that.
You can drop out of initiative for now.
That is a good point. She can't do anything. She's gonna drop out of initiative onto Timmy. Can Timmy do anything?
Emerald.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I guess you drop out of initiative too. At the end of somebody's turn, you could just say that you could just jump back in. Onto the owl.
I'm just gonna have Froswin fly near Gel and just kind of stay near him.
Okay.
That's all that Froswin's going to do.
Solaris. You can move through them. This area is fine. You can move them through them normally.
By the way, if you shift click, I believe you can do pins when you're moving.
Yeah, yeah. If you do this, you could like drag, shift click, and is it shift? No, it's control. Sorry, left control. If you could click, it'll stick a pin and allow you to do it that way, and it will accumulate everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like go over here.
Okay.
Actually, be able to move my token. Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So you run out. You can see everything now.
Great.
So all the goblins and hobgoblins are completely aware that it's just not their turn yet.
Yeah.
So
let's
go ahead and do your turn. Gil, you do yours. I'll be back.
Well, my turn I do something, so.
While Johnny's gone, I'm gonna let you guys know my plan. I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
Oh, I was definitely gonna cast Fireball here. So I recommend.
Novos, you just cast Fireball like back here.
That's what I was gonna do.
I'm going to try
as many of them in the blast as I possibly could.
I'm gonna try my. Hopefully, Johnny will give me. Advantage.
I'm gonna try and run like. And
I'm going to do something that's very un-Gregor-like with
my
what I'm
goodness.
gonna say.
yeah, me running right here should be fine, right? If you can see me.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
Or should I go up one? Because both of these should be.
That's within 5 feet. I mean, I can't see because of
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not in.
Johnny said that you are right where you are, but like he did have you moved up for a second so you could see in. So if you want to like just move yourself up one, then move yourself back, because he said that you were able to see in there.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
Help uses it. Fireball's 20 feet, right?
I think
I'm
so.
back. Fireball's 20-foot radius.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if I just sit right here and you cast it right there. That
Yeah,
should
I
be
can hit
fine.
most of the enemies, and then that'll take out a big chunk of their health, and then we can go in and like just
Alright.
wreck them.
Yeah,
I'm guiding both of
Okay.
this guy.
I'm gonna be honest,
No,
Johnny.
no.
I
Oh,
don't
Solar's
know
is
how-
guiding bolt. Okay, so Solar's roll
Novos,
for the hit.
I got a question, Novos.
Yeah.
What did you roll as far as initiative? Did you roll above a 12?
No.
Okay, good. Because I feel like our two things would actually kind of coincide pretty well.
Johnny, I don't know how to delete that. I am sorry.
You go to the
No.
measuring tool.
Novos
you
didn't really
click
want
on
to
it,
fight,
and
to
you
be
delete it.
honest.
Okay, I got a
Anyway.
22 on the guy
Okay.
10 feet below me.
Yeah, I'm running
What-
there.
what did-
and I'm
what did you
gonna
get?
Attack.
A 22 to hit.
22. Oh, yeah, that's a
This
hit.
goblin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, pulse, level 1. That is 10 damage on that goblin.
He's dead.
Okay, cool. Great.
Uh,
Alright, boys, have fun. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, cool. On to Gil.
okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm running right there. And then
All right, so he's running to his position. Cool.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to, in fact, for my bonus action. And then I am going to attack the guy.
You say you're
So-
going to rage for your bonus. It cut you out.
Yeah, I'm raging as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
And
I'm
then
going
you're going
to savage attack. And
Okay.
Also, before I forget, let me go and see what my it is. Oh, fun!
Oh God, what happened?
Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of you can see 30 feet of you must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d12 necrotic damage.
So each
Hey.
target within 30 feet of you that you can see.
That you can see within 30 feet of you. Yes, must succeed a
damn.
Constitution saving throw.
So Solaris and the rest of the fucking camp, pretty much.
But I can choose.
You can choose?
Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet.
Why? This is wild magic. You don't get to choose. What the fuck?
So, yeah, all those. Give me those cons.
Cons, of course. Okay. What's the DC?
Con, you vaporize instantly. Con.
DC equal 8 plus proficiency plus con modifier. So that is. Let's see here. Con modifier is +3, proficiency is +3, so that would be
14.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. First hobgoblin on the left. We're gonna start with him. Nat 20.
My goodness.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
The dice is back. It's back.
The right one. Oh my God! A nat 20. Okay. Now that's fucking. You know what?
Keep
I'm
something in the
down
oven.
with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long ago did you take those out the oven? John?
They've actually been rolling like crap. The only times they rolled decently well was saving you because you weren't here to roll saving throws.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Dice.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna roll for the 3 goblins. So start with the top left. He fails. Top right. I don't think he passes. I gotta click on his. No, he fails that, and then the bottom one also fails that. So the 2. Oh, sorry. There's one There's one to the right of the campfire. I need to roll for him too. He also fails that. So all the goblins failed. The hobgoblins don't take any damage. They were ready for this.
It is 8 necrotic damage, and I get 4 temporary hit points because I d12.
Okay.
Nice.
1 for how much damage they take, and
So
for
4
temporary
four necrotic to each. No, not that. I wanted to. Okay, do that, and then we do -4. So all of them take 4 necrotic.
No, they take 8 necrotic.
Oh.
They take 8 necrotic, and then
Oh,
I heal
8
4 because I
shit.
I
Dead,
heal for
dead,
4
dead, and
temporary.
dead.
Anyway,
even-
on to my
Wow.
reckless attack.
Okay, your reckless attack on the hobgoblin.
Yeah. That is a 23.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. So 1d12 7, and then because it does it's like no like here. Let's see, that is 17 damage.
Okay.
10 plus 7. Then how much does my rage? So I think rage does give me extra damage. Unless it doesn't. Cool, you tell me I've got extra damage, but you're not telling me how much. Yeah, this is fun. So I actually have to look this. Rage damage. This is 5th level. Yeah, 5th level. You know, it's +2. Both 5 and 3 are.
Okay,
plus
so how
2,
much
so-
damage?
So 19 damage.
What green game did I miss?
Me trying to figure out damage.
Okay. Yeah. You said 19?
19.
Okay. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay. Well, by the way, do these tendrils stay?
No, it's a one-time thing.
One-time
when
thing.
it's
Okay.
act-
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about being able to use it again on a bonus action or
Okay.
anything like that. So
All right, cool. So these 2 goblins are gonna run up. This one's gonna run this way, straight at Gel, and attempt to swing at him. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
That's gonna be 8 slashing.
So 4.
The last one's gonna pull out a short bow, and that one is going to fire at Solaris. This will be a 22 to hit.
Wow.
For 8 piercing.
Okay. Is that all that I've lost? 8?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, cool.
Man, Novos, that was a really great fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, onto
Yeah, I'm getting them.
yeah, onto Gregor.
I'm gonna walk out 10 feet forward. Yeah, 10
Okay,
more.
so yeah.
there we go. I was going to use thaumaturgy to try and scare all the goblins.
Look, the fact that they're not scared already.
Yeah, kind of tells me that that might be a little bit of a fruitless effort. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna cast Guiding Bolt
At who?
at that hobgoblin.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
That man is cooked.
The man is
17.
dust.
17. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Does he still have bless on him?
No,
I do have bless.
Bless goes away
I
after a
didn't use
minute.
it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, no,
I thought it
bless is
lasted
just bless is a passive thing. It's not like inspiration. It's passive for a minute. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So Gregor wouldn't have bless unless he
Also,
recasted
it's
it on himself.
concentration, so.
It is also yeah, and Ito was concentrating on it and everything, but that was over a minute ago, way over a minute
And
ago.
that was before he started casting the ring, so.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you don't have bless.
Inspiration to Novos.
Inspiration. You can't
Novos.
you can't see Novos. Are you able to cast it through walls? I think you have to see them.
He just yells, Novos, go do a thing.
I can see or hear you.
I guess that could work. I mean, you can always hear Novos, so yeah.
Novos is quite the talker.
So you give Novos inspiration.
I do.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm devastated.
Is that your turn?
Oh no!
That is.
Yeah. Dude. Oh god. You're gonna hate me when I like. If I told you the AC, you would just hate me.
It's 18. I know it's 18. I'm crushed.
Oh no!
Okay. So after his turn, we're actually going to drop Fidget back into initiative.
Oh my gosh.
If Fidget kills that hobgoblin immediately.
Because we got Fidget. We've got.
So Fidget is going to spend
Got
10
waffles.
feet. There we go. That's 15, 20. She's going to shoot her gun at it.
Finally, she gets some target practice.
Yeah, you see she's a little shaky on it because this is her first time shooting like a gun at something.
You can do it, Fidget.
There we go. Okay. So this thing has been loaded, by the way, for like the longest time. She just hasn't shot it yet, and now she is finally shooting it. And her, she panics and fires this thing to Narnia.
Oh no!
Yeah, very unfortunate. She's like holding the flintlock, and she just, like, she kind of looks away as she fires, and this thing fires and hits the back wall somewhere.
Oh dear.
That's her turn. Onto Ito, I guess. Excuse me. Yep. Ito, let's see. He what? We go 30. He looks in and he goes, "That's a lot of dead bodies." I completely forgot what I put on Ito. Yep. Literally nothing.
Oh no.
When I said he's a cleric, I fucking meant it. Ugh.
Is he just gonna start throwing chicken wings again?
I'm
You can
sorry.
always count on Ito to be super useful.
Ito is very useful. He
There-
healed you.
When we were fighting in the tournament a long time ago, Ito didn't have his pouch, so he
Ito,
couldn't cast anything. So he threw chicken legs.
Ito is
at,
going
at
to,
the evil
he's going to
sorceress.
use his action, on one of the goblins on the side. He is going to cast Spare the Dying.
He's gonna cast Spare the Dying on one of the goblins?
Yes.
My goodness.
So.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like murder or something?
What a loser.
Yeah, what a freaking weenie, man.
He is following in
I
the
can-
steps of Ahmaded Lady. And is also kind of a weenie.
Yeah, that's his turn. There's nothing else he could do. So, yeah. Now we're going to move over to Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin.
I like to picture like he has like a singed part of his armor where my guiding bolt is.
Hobgoblin is going to walk down right in between Fidget and Gregor. Let's see. He is going to swing. Let's roll for it. He's swinging at Fidget.
Oh no. He doesn't like the gun.
No!
No! Don't do this to Fidget!
It's a nat 20!
Oh no!
And what's bad is that
Good, good. She has plot armor. You can't write her out of what you've done.
Johnny really would kill the children.
Not just the men.
The women and children too. And this is like a physical hit, right?
Threw something. Who threw something? I heard something get thrown.
I did too!
I mean, you might have heard my
I don't know what
dice.
Probably all of Johnny's hopes and dreams.
Did
in
I
a
mean,
trash
what
can.
did it sound like this?
No.
No, it
Oh.
sounded like something like whacked up against the wall in the background.
Oh, I don't know.
It hit the floor.
I think my little brother just slammed a door.
Oh,
Okay, that's probably
okay.
that then.
got it. Fidget is going to be taking 11 slashing. Ow.
She'll be okay.
Yeah. She'll be okay.
She'll just be missing her other arm.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Yep. Okay.
It is but
Um,
a flesh wound.
That is the Hobgoblin's turn. On to Minara.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up here next to Ito. I would like to. Badly do I want to hurt this guy for hurting Fidget? That's the question.
Very much so. Going to hurt him.
You do have
Hurt
a
him?
moonbeam.
I do have a moonbeam.
Wah.
Mm-hmm. Hurt him.
Microwave. Microwave.
I'm going to
Microwave.
cast a level 3 moonbeam on Hobgoblin.
Microwave.
Okay, cool. How much damage?
Incinerates Gregor with it.
How much damage?
Let's see. I'm getting the.
How much
dice in
damage?
my hand. Oh, I'm doing it. Hang on.
Roll!
I'm rolling.
Gregor just sees the moonbeam and just like a moth to a
6,
light.
10, 13. That was the D10s, right? Yeah. Okay. 13.
13. Okay, so he succeeded with an 18, so he will be taking half of that, which is going to be 6.
Okay. Bonus action.
Rage! No, I'm just kidding.
Bonus action. I'm going to shift into starry form. To... I want to do. I guess I'll do archer form, and that's my turn pretty much.
Okay. Novos.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move myself up here. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. There we go. Wonk. There we go. Now I can see. Cool. Let's see. Has this big guy hasn't. No, that would be stupid. Oh wait, actually no, it would work.
Do it.
You're gonna hit all 3 of them.
Do it.
Yeah, I would hit all 3
Do
of
it. Do it. Do it.
them. Anyway. I cast.
Cut him out so hard.
It's cut him out so hard.
Too bad there
Roll
was a
damage.
goblin mage
Roll
that
damage.
cast bad
Roll damage.
Okay. Yes. Bam.
Even Johnny wants his hobgoblin gone at this point.
25.
Okay,
close.
cool. This one's dead. This one's dead. This one rolled a nat 20.
Oh
Dang.
no.
So it's just him left. He's got a bow and a dream.
I think.
Which one
I think
did-
that's it. I'm gonna end my turn.
Which one
Okay.
did the Edo cast the
I
Spirit
feel
of the
like
Dying on?
Timmy. I feel like
He casted on a random one up here that got hit with tendrils earlier.
Wouldn't that have been hit by the
No.
fireball?
No, Edo went after the.
That would have just been
Tendrils.
hit by the fireball. So yeah, Edo went after the tendrils. Spare the dying is just
wait.
spare the
Never
dying
mind.
doesn't heal. It just keeps them from like bleeding out and stabilizes them.
Unfortunately, it was also hit by
But
fireball.
yeah, but it was also just hit by fireball. So like that thing's dead.
I feel like Timmy should fight that last.
Either ways, it does not matter. We move on because we're running out of
Okay.
time. Timmy, do you want to do anything? Timmy. Waffles.
Waffles,
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, go. This round we're speed running. 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, moving.
Okay, he's moving. There you go. Cool. You can move up to here. That's as far as you can go. You have one goblin left in the back. What do you do?
I point my wand and cast Thornwhip.
Okay. Can Thornwhip
rolled a
can
nat
wait?
one.
Thornwhip can. Oh, it is 30
no!
feet. Oh, okay. Oh, you rolled a nat 1. That sucks, man. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, the owl's following Gil. Owl goes there. On to Solaris. Solaris, on to you.
Alright, kick ass. Gonna move up here. Can I move my character? Give me a second. Oh, here.
Okay.
How far is that?
That's like 15 feet. 10 feet. From him. You're 25 feet. Five,
I'm in the fire.
Four.
Fire.
3.
Spear chop.
You ran
Okay.
through the fire. Good job.
Yeah. You ran through the fire. It's fine. Throw spear chuck. You jumped over the fire and spear chuck. Go.
13.
Oh my gosh! Goblin fucking takes the spear even though his AC's a 14, or 15, he takes the spear and he fucking dies. Oh my gosh, what a legend! Let's go! I can't believe it!
Reality.
It's like he jumped over the fire and chucked it midair, and the goblin was just so stunned by that the goblin just kind of like kept stayed there, even though he could have easily dodged it.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Fidget. Just the level 1 Cure Wounds.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
You restore 21 hit points.
Holy shit!
Jeez, nice.
Well, she's back to full, so.
Life domain, ladies and gentlemen.
Life domain,
Nice.
yeah. All right. So y'all finish that, and then which way do y'all head? Do y'all go up? Do y'all go down?
Down.
Down. Okay, cool. We're gonna move Gregor for the token. Gregor, you move down, and to your left you see a large wooden door.
Hooray.
Hello.
And so, all of you follow Gregor as he leads you to victory through the wooden door. And upon entering, you see a set of stairs that seems to go down to the next floor. And that is where we're going to end this episode of eDIOCRACY.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
Oh, man. Freaking wild. But all of them, as they make their way to the next area, just want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like, subscribe buttons down below. And this is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying, peace out. Have an amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you in the next episode to the path to Supernova. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.